Ba, 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 ba. Hello. Are we live? This isn't on. My frame rate is low. That's just my webcam. That's not the stream, but I don't know why. Webcam is just silly. It's just silly. That's what it is. Can't really do anything about that. I mean, I could try. Hello, hello, hello. 30. Oh, okay, that fixes it, I guess. Who knows? So, Xbox stream today. No friends are online. Yet. Stop. Do I hear that if I turn direct monitor off? I just keep it like this. Alright. It's literally direct monitors putting static noises in my ears. So, I'm a little early, but that's no problem. I just want to make sure everything works, and I'm crossing my fingers. Please, just have it work. I try to stream this every single time. Every single event I try to stream, and it always seems to fail, but now I have Ethernet, so I'm hoping it'll work out today. Let me quickly do something. And I got quality options too. Okay. So that's just like that. What? Ha ha ha. Doesn't seem like anyone else is even awake. By God. Stream hasn't started yet. No worries. No worries, friends. Family. People. Just keeping an eye on the stream. Consistent. 1080, I'm streaming at 1080p 60 FPS. I'm only streaming at 5000 bitrate instead of 6000, which is usual for that. So it might look a little bad, but don't worry because I'm recording the whole thing separately. Yes. "31 viewers of Half-Life Alyx." Ooh! I need my Twitter feed up here, I think. Twitter feed? Starts at 11:30 now, does it? Does it really? No? To the boys? What does that mean? Oh, never mind. I don't suppose there's anything wrong with showing Twitter feed on. Is there? Is there something wrong with showing Twitter? Oh, I can keep that Halo music going in the background. Oh, it's still playing. Keep it back to the music that we were listening to. Alright. So 9 minutes to the pre-show. And then in the next hour is the real deal. The pre-show still has some reveals too, supposedly, so I don't really know the point of why is it even a pre-show? It's okay. Almost there, boys. Oh. Oh, you know what? The might be on yeah. I think the pre-show's only going to be on YouTube, isn't it? Shut up. I don't want your music. All right, 8 minutes. Yo, new subscriber. What channel? I'm on Jester Plays. New subscriber to Jester Plays. Thank you. Person. Anonymous person. Beep, boop, bop, boop, beep, bop, boop, bop, beep, beep, bop, bop. If I did this. Is this dramatic with the red orange lighting and this music playing? Oh, no. Ignore this. Okay. Do 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 do. Ba ba beep ba boo. Beep ba boo ba ba. Beep ba boo beep bop. Ba ba boo beep bop. Mom. Mom. Me. Mop. Moo. Mom. Me. Moo. Oh. Ah. E. Ah. Ooh. E. Ah. Ooh. Ah. E. Ah. Should I not do that? It's not good singing. Let's flip that over. Ooh, look at that dramatic, warm lighting. I got 1, 2, 3 streams on YouTube going and like 2 streams on Twitch of people I follow that are also watching this. Might even be more. It's probably gonna end up being like 5 people on YouTube or something. Dropped frames? Nope. Please stay like that. Sorry. It's the music that's gonna start in a couple seconds. There it is. Sorry. Reach. Halo Reach. It's beautiful. My God. It truly is wonderful. Let me make sure my gain is set perfect. Ah! Ah! Hey! It's perfect. I don't even know what I'm saying. Well, that's a quick delay, isn't it? Hold on. Boop. Huh? Boop. It's like a 3-second delay. Oh my God. Incredible. Infiltrate. The time for that has ended. It's not good music. Ooh! Play Halo. Play Halo music. You cowards. You cowards. Here we go. This is it. Welcome to my reaction. This music. Oh my God. Oh, my hair's falling. Let's see what this pre-show is.
Hello, everybody. It's Jeff Keighley, and welcome to this special Xbox game showcase and our pre-show here, leading up to the big main showcase that happens in 1 hour at the top of the next hour. Welcome to YouTube Gaming and our exclusive coverage. This obviously is a different year for all of us in 2020, and normally every year I love getting together with everyone around the world to watch all the E3 events, but this year, of course, given where the world's at, we're doing things virtually. Before we get into this, I certainly want to acknowledge everything that is still happening around the world with the COVID pandemic. And certainly hope everyone is safe and feeling okay today and excited about video games, which I think have been a source of comfort for many of us in 2020. So today is really about celebrating games and the future of games and where games are going in the future. You know, this is still a big year for games and that new consoles are launching. And today is all about Xbox and the Xbox Series X, which is coming out this holiday season. Although today is less about hardware and is going to be more about the games. And in our pre-show, we've got a lot of great guests joining us to preview what we expect from Xbox. And we also have some world premieres and some great new game stuff to show you guys as well. The Xbox story for Series X, of course, started last year at the Game Awards when we revealed the Xbox Series X hardware on stage. I certainly miss memories of thousands of people together and the excitement of shocking the world with that announcement last year. That was such a special moment that no one had any clue it was about to happen, and we revealed the hardware there. But of course, everyone wants to know about the games that are going to run on the system. And today is all about a game that was sort of mentioned in that teaser, Halo Infinite. We are going to get a first look at the gameplay of the campaign of Halo Infinite in the Xbox Game Showcase. That's something that we're all very excited to see. I'm sure we'll be talking about that a lot over the next hour. And Xbox has already said we're not going to hear a lot about hardware today. We don't expect to hear the release date for Series X. We don't expect to hear about pricing.
It's not me, is it?
It really is going to be a showcase all about games and focused a lot more on their first-party studios, meaning games that are coming exclusively to the Xbox ecosystem, which of course includes Game Pass and PC and even xCloud. There's a lot to talk about, kind of what Xbox is doing with gaming and their approach.
Release dates.
We've got some world premieres for you, and we've got a lot of guests. So let's get ready for the countdown here. 58 minutes away from the show. Before we get to our first world premiere, though, I want to welcome some panelists to talk about what we're expecting today from Xbox. So first up, joining me is my good buddy Jack Septic Eye. Jack, welcome to the show.
Oh, you're a good friend.
It's good to be here. Thankfully, it's
great
a
to have
reasonable
you here
hour.
Early in the morning in Los Angeles. We've also got Lauren Side here. Lauren, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Good.
This
to
is
see
not
you as well.
a good idea.
And finally, we've got a guy who got to go up to Microsoft and check out the Xbox Series X hardware before lockdown. Austin Evans. Austin, good to have you with us, man.
Whoa,
Hey,
I like
Jeff,
that guy's office.
Yeah, great to have all you guys here. So let's kick things off here by talking about what you want to see from Xbox today. They had an event back in May that people wanted to see even more from. They wanted to see
nice
banners.
More gameplay, you think you could make those banners a little bigger?
They're going to deliver that today. What are your expectations as fans of games? What do you want to see at the top of the hour from Xbox?
You think you could make those banners a little bigger with their names on it?
The big elephant in the room, the big chief elephant in the room, is everyone just wants to see Halo Infinite. And I'm really curious because I'm not the biggest Halo fan, but even this one has kind of gotten me intrigued and excited. So I'm curious to see about that. I want to see more Hellblade 2 if we're going to get some of that, because when we saw that trailer at the Game Awards,
the reason I said this wasn't a good idea earlier is just I feel like if you're speaking all on the online like that, you're just going to get a bunch of people interrupting each other, but maybe not.
I'm a sucker for FromSoft games.
They're just going to interview each one separately.
Ring today, but it's been so long since it was announced. I need to see it somewhere and see that it still exists. And as long as I get a good world premiere, I'll be happy.
Oh, wait, we got the world premiere voice guy actually doing the voice here when we come to our first world premiere. So
it's Christmas.
I'm here to take care of you. But yes, as you said,
nice.
Everyone would love
world
to see
premiere.
Would love
I can't.
To
my
see
voice
new
isn't cool enough for that.
You mentioned
how's
Halo.
audio?
Lauren, is that
how's audio
that
mixing?
For you, like seeing Halo? What are you excited to see?
No, so I feel like Halo was like my first introduction into like first-person shooter games and why I should not play them because I'm horrible at them. But that was like my first
testing, blah 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 blue blue.
That was the first time realizing I was terrible at them. I'm really excited. I'm big into like psychological horror games. So the medium, I really want to see more about. I want to see gameplay. They haven't told us a whole lot about it. But I'm living for it, like the Silent Hill music, everything.
That's okay.
And
we can.
Everwild is the other one I'm really interested for, like to see more about because both of those
I'm
are
tired of psychological horror games. That's like all the horror games you see from AAA studios are always psychological. It's always, it's in your mind. You never know what's real and what's not.
I agree. Hopefully we'll get to see something.
Here's an idea: make a horror game where it is real.
Psychonauts that they acquired.
And it's not psychological. It's physical.
They said Microsoft's got so many
That's
studios,
fun.
so
Like
many
Outlast,
games across the portfolio.
one of the best
that
horror
I think
games
we'll
of the
get hopefully some
world.
new game announcements and also some updates on
And it
those
wasn't even a
existing ones.
AAA. It was like an indie game, but
Austin,
then
you
they
were one of the few people I think in the world that got to check out.
And it was all real
Series
threats.
X.
It wasn't in the guy's mind. It wasn't
Gears,
psychological, really. It was all
so
just
you have a really interesting perspective
physical
on this.
presence and threat.
What do you want to see?
And then they made Outlast 2
so, I mean,
and 3
I love the
and made it
details,
not
right?
as
I want to
cool.
see the 120 FPS and the HDR and all the ray tracing. I'm really interested in seeing kind of like what this next generation is able to do as far as pushing the envelope forward, right? I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be all over Halo. I really want to see what they're able to do, especially considering that that's going to be a game that will be on Xbox One and sort of assuming PC and Series X, and kind of seeing how they're able to stretch that. And I'm definitely a huge fan of the Forza franchise, right? I mean, that's sort of been really, you look back at the Xbox One generation for me, I've definitely spent more time playing for the Forza games as well as the Horizon games.
It's a good white balance.
More than anything else, right? So that's definitely has like a special place in my heart from the gaming side.
That
but
good?
What I'm really curious about
I feel like I didn't change
is
anything.
getting
but
a really good look at kind of what this new slate of titles look like, right? I mean, obviously we know that there are a bunch of games that are coming out for the holiday season. I'm assuming we're probably going to see some games kind of teased for the next maybe year or two or whatever the case is. But I really want to see a good sense of what the Xbox Series X is capable of, right? I've seen little bits and pieces. I got to try a couple of tech demos. I know the specs. I know all the kind of the basic stuff. But what I really want to do is kind of see how all of that comes together and brings what this next generation is all about.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great point. It's, they keep saying how powerful this console is. Like, we want to see that power, right? And see what this is able to do. And Microsoft's philosophy on Xbox, and Phil Spencer has expressed, is, a little bit different than PlayStation. They're saying that all these games are going to show you today conceivably will still work on your current Xbox, will work on PC, and they might, they work better on the new Xbox. But I'm curious for you guys, how does that affect your sort of decision on what you're going to do with Xbox? Like, what's going to cause you to want to
none of
upgrade
these
to the
people
next system? Because it's different. That
buy
Halo, as you
these
said,
things
will work probably on, if you have
unless
an
maybe
Xbox
this
right now,
guy,
on the current
this
system.
bottom right.
So
I don't know him.
I assume part of what they have
He said
to
he
show today
got
is why it's going to be
quick
even better on the next
He said he got to see the Xbox hardware, so maybe he's more into that stuff.
Definitely what I expect.
Yeah, I think for me, what I like most about the Xbox that kind of sits in my house is like we always get Sony with their exclusives, and I would love to see some really cool exclusives come out of
YouTubers like
Microsoft
this don't
today. It's the thing that people keep
don't play games like that. They aren't console people.
Entertainment aspect of my Xbox.
My God, fix this. What is this? Zoom.
And the
zooming in and out really
fast. The system and kind of sitting down. I use it for everything. I only use my PlayStation for gaming, but I really use my Xbox for almost everything. I watch Netflix on it. I watch movies, and I play my 4K Blu-rays and everything on it because my PlayStation couldn't do that. So I'm really curious to see how they evolve kind of the OS of the system and make it snappier and faster, and how you're able to switch between games on the fly and being able to have all of those old games be playable on the new one. They keep talking about backwards compatibility a lot and how that's a big factor
I fully understand that these people just have a list of topics to cover and talk about
how far they're pushing it and stuff like
that are pre-written and checked by the
kind of a game changer because there's so many times
people,
when I just go on,
that's just how you do these things. That's just normal.
Game Pass is a good way of kind of trying it out and testing it and just downloading it there and playing straight away. And I really love that aspect. So I want to see how far they push that. And xCloud, I think, is what their trump card will be this time, at least for me personally, the way I consume the media on my Xbox.
Yeah, no, I think that, as you said, the Game Pass is another big part of it, that, a lot of these games now come out as part of Game Pass. I think Microsoft has said kind of all their first-party titles are in Game Pass, and that, I think, lets people sample more games, right? It's no longer like you have to spend $60 to play everything. Austin, I wanted to ask you about
That's not my end. It's not my end. They're streaming this at like 4,000. They're streaming at a 1080p 60, but probably like 4,000 bit rate.
Like, what do you
so
think,
it's all
what does that
staticky, and they keep cutting out anyways. So
to be different, what are the things we should look for here in ray tracing and things like that? Like, what do you think are going to be some of the big leaps that
Why is it
we're
cut
going to see in some of these games hopefully today?
Oh,
So I think the interesting way of looking at sort of the previous generation, sort of Xbox One, PS4, going into this new generation, is that it's a much more well-rounded package, right? So you look at something like the Xbox Series X, spec-wise, it is equivalent to a very high-end gaming PC. That's not something we've seen in the console space for a long time, right? You look at the Xbox One, it had good graphics, right? It was able to provide some really impressive games. You look at something like Red Dead 2 running on an original Xbox One. It's really impressive that that was able to be sort of accomplished. But the thing is, this generation with the Series X, we have not only the SSD, which I think people are going to very quickly get used to, not minute load times, but a few second load times. But also you have that really powerful CPU, which is going to enable these bigger open worlds, sort of more interesting looking physics. And then you have on the graphics side, not only sort of more detailed things, and I think the higher frame rates are something that, especially as more and more TVs are developing that sort of tech, that people are going to really start to appreciate. But also these new features like ray tracing, right? Which are just going to help ground these worlds in a much more sort of realistic sort of location. Like, I guess for me, it's more about making the console a much more complete package, right? You're not sort of sacrificing because you're playing on your PC versus your Xbox or anything. Like, you're going to be getting a very similar level of performance. And in a lot of cases, something like the Series X is going to be significantly more powerful than any other gaming device in your home.
Yep. All right. Well, hopefully we're going to get to see some of that. Lauren, you get the last word here. Anything you're hoping is a surprise today? You talked about some of the games we know about, like the Medium and Everwild. Anything that you're secretly hoping they show here in some way?
I was looking yesterday to see if there was anything I could think of that like they could surprise me with. I've personally been more of like PC gamer, PlayStation. So if they can surprise me and pull me in with more like Xbox exclusives. I mean, Game Pass has been a game changer for me. I've been using that a lot lately. So just like bringing me into that ecosystem, if they can do that, like then they've surprised me. So
no, and that's part of what they're trying to do here is you said, you can play all this stuff on your PC, you can play, on your phone via xCloud, and like, bringing more games to more people. So as you said, hopefully we'll see a bunch of games today, right? And we know Halo is going to be a big focus, but obviously they've got a lot of other things to fill out that hour. All right. Well, thanks, Lauren, Austin, and Jack. We will see you guys later. We'll all be watching live. And we do have some special world premieres throughout this show. We've got a number. I think we've got over a half dozen things we're going to show you guys over the next 45 minutes here to give you a little preview of some stuff that will be coming to Xbox. And we're going to start right now with this world premiere announcement. Check it out.
World premiere.
Yeah. World premiere. Oh. Ah! I don't like this. I don't like Square Enix games.
The reincarnation of the Luminary.
Know this. The Luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm.
We have one art style here. Epic.
To take the sword
now is your chance in lowercase text.
どうも、ゲームデザイナーの堀裕二です。1986年に日本で第一作目となる
What is happening?
ロールペンギンを発売して今年で34周年
Stop cutting out. That's not my end. That's their end. Very latest game in the series, Dragon Quest XI Space S.
ゲームパスにも登場します。なんと Xbox にドラゴンクエストが初登場ということで僕も大変嬉しく思います。今日は皆さんに
What are those blue onions?
紹介していきたいと思います。
You play the part of the hero, joining forces with the band of companions on a journey. That's... okay. Oh, yo, he's doing a let's play. Me too. Look, hi friend. Oh, wait, he's over there. They'll visit countless towns and cities. Oh, you're just smashing pots? Damage numbers. Ooh. The blue onions. Oh, slimes. Ah! You pixelated him.
昔懐かしい 2D モードや過去のシリーズの作品の世界を体験できるサブクエストなどのやり込み要素も満載です。いよいよ Xbox プラットフォームに登場する日本の RPG の音
Dragon Quest XI Echoes of the Oh my god, what is that name? It keeps going. I didn't even read it into Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition S. Microsoft. All footage contained in the trailer copyrighted works owned by Square Enix. Okay. Oh jeez.
There you go. Dragon Quest coming for the first time to Xbox, and now we're gonna get right into another world premiere. This is a brand new game announcement.
Opens up on Jeff Keighley going
that has a new title to announce today on the pre-show. So take a look at this.
What was that? You see that? You see that strange thing that appeared for 1 second? What was that? Oh, there it is. Oh, is this oh, it's like, this isn't my end. It's not my end. Is this the cool game? Yeah, I wish I could see how good these graphics were with good bitrate. That looks kind of cool. Its environments look pretty realistic from the 1 pixel I can see. Exo Mecha. It's not. It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I didn't see the mechas at first. I didn't know if it was gonna be like the Crisis or something.
A brand new free-to-play game coming in late 2021, and that's a first look at that. We do have
late 2021
more new games and some cool stuff. We've got something very cool to wrap up the pre-show as our last premiere that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So stick around, and of course, at the top of the hour, we're gonna get a look at a lot of the first-party games from Microsoft, including the world gameplay debut of Halo Infinite. Right now, though, we're going to turn to our second panel to preview what we're hoping, all our hopes and dreams for Xbox today. Joining me first off is Aaron Hansen from the Game Grumps. Aaron, you ready for blanks?
Oh, dude, you're way ahead of me, brother. I was all blinked up, and you just brought.
What is his office?
I've been waiting all summer for this moment. Will the time sweeper return?
It's awesome.
All right, good to have you with us, Aaron. We got Danny O'Dwyer from No Clip. Hey, Danny, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm just really happy for Aaron to get his blinks. He's been waiting for was it a month since we talked on PlayStation? Forget all these new studios and all these new games that all their acquisitions are going to do. It's all about the blinks.
But bring back the time sweeper, right? That's clearly the closer of the show, right? You must know something. And finally, we've got Alana Pierce joining us. Hey, Alana.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm
nice
doing great.
Halo
all right,
ring.
You're all chipper. We're ready to go. This is Xbox Day. Gonna be hopefully some excitement for all of us with what Xbox has in store. So we joked about blinks, but Xbox has a lot of franchises, a lot of history in gaming over the past 20 years. I'm going to open with the same question I had for the last panel. What are your hopes? What are your expectations? What do you want to see from Xbox in this next hour that's going to, convince you that they've got a lot of great stuff and, charting the future of gaming? Aaron, let's take blinks off the table. Beyond that, what else can they do for you today?
Well, if I'm gonna be honest, man, I want to know what the heck's going on with Exo Mecha, because that, I was not expecting something like that, and holy
Got some
crap,
Transformer action.
That appealed to my
Transformer.
80s, ooh, culture mind. I was just like,
bad choice of words, Jeff
punching each other, and
Keighley.
a robot dragon, I guess, that breathes fire. Great, I'm in. Let's do it.
All right, so Exo Mecha clearly at the top of the pile. They've already won you over, Danny. You visit a lot of studios.
You got Aaron and Dan.
We can.
Not the right Dan.
Hear their stories. No Clip, you do some incredible documentaries. From your perspective, what does Xbox have to do today? What do you want to see in this hour showcase?
Well, we've had Microsoft, doing a lot of acquisitions over the past couple of years, and a lot of studios that were sort of working on games, perhaps, or working on smaller games for them. So I think what I'm excited for today is for a bunch of those studios to maybe show something off. So one studio we visited earlier this year was Obsidian, who were working on Grounded. They've been acquired by Microsoft in the interim, or just prior to that. So I'm interested to see if we'll see what everyone hopes, which is a big budget Obsidian role-playing game. That's kind of on my top list of things I'd like to see. And then the other one is what's happened to Fable. Obviously, in the past couple of, Lionhead isn't around anymore. There's a lot of rumor that Playground, who work on the Forza series, may have sort of taken up the mantle on that. It's been rumored that they've been working on some sort of open world role-playing game as well. So those are kind of the two that I'm looking to see, and just anything else from the rest of their acquisitions, like Double Fine. I'm sure they're a small team, so I'm sure they're not running multiple projects, but you never know. Maybe they're an early concept phase on something.
No, I think RPGs is a great genre, right? Where it's like Xbox has done lots of action games, but doing RPG stuff, I think, is an opportunity for them to show some great stuff in the RPG genre.
Epic.
Alana, what's I know you've been fan of Gears. You've been fans of you're excited about Cyberpunk that's coming out. That obviously will be on all systems, but on Xbox as well. What do you want to see from Team Xbox this morning?
Also blinks. No, I'm kidding. I love Fable. I really want a new Fable. Like Danny said, it's rumored that Playground Games are working on it, and I buy that rumor. They hired a lot of people from a lot of studios known for making really big games, including Rockstar and Guerrilla. So I really, really, really want to see Fable. I love that world, and I feel like there's something so pleasant about a British RPG, like the humor captured in the original Fable game. I just love so much, and obviously Peter Molyneux would no longer be attached, so that changes things. But that's what I really, really want. Also, really obviously excited to see more Halo. I'm very curious to see if any of the Perfect Dark rumors hold up, because I also love Perfect Dark. But to get away from games hype, I really want to know more about xCloud. I'm kind of hoping that we hear a little bit about xCloud and what they're planning to do with that in the future after that Game Pass announcement, which is super exciting. So those are my big three.
No, I think you're right. There's such an interesting story there around what's happening with Xbox Live, with Game Pass, this idea of, having the, a subscription sort of approach, right? Versus buying $60 games time and again. It seems like part of Microsoft's approach is, very Netflix-like, and that you're going to sort of get all these games, all this content, and that'll be
hasn't been 30 minutes.
Games, but also,
actually, it's been 45 since I started, but
are more likely to sample.
It's been 30 minutes,
which I think is,
feels like it's been forever.
To see a diversity of content. That there'll be some stuff for the super core gamers, but maybe some stuff that's a little broader.
And none of my friends are online yet.
Let's talk about Halo.
Are they sleeping?
They've done a very good job over the past week hyping everyone up around Master Chief's return. Seems like a bit of a spiritual reboot in a way of Halo. I mean, we saw the kind of key art, the box art yesterday, was like very reminiscent of the original Halo Combat
didn't
Evolved.
See it.
We know we're going to see the campaign today. We saw, I think it was last year at E3, we saw kind of we've actually the past two E3s, we saw kind of teaser assets for Infinite. Originally, we saw kind of the engine, and then last year we saw, sort of an in-game sequence, or at least rendered in engine. What are your hopes? What does Halo have to do? Obviously a legendary franchise. I think there's a big opportunity here for them, but it's a very competitive space. With first-person action games right now.
Enjoy the show.
What do you want to
just
see
hide down
Halo?
here?
What will convince you that Halo's back on top?
More Chief, less Locke. That's my number one.
We're out of sync.
I think we'll get that.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like that's something that they.
That's not me, is it? It's not going to be me.
Pushed a little bit because they reworked the narrative after people were so upset about the Locke focus of the last game. Halo's an interesting one in that I don't want it to shift too far from classic Halo, because that's sort of been with me my whole life. But I would also
classic fan, I'd see.
Story like an ODST. I really liked the way that was told. I feel like that's really unlikely, but I want a groundbreaking story. I want something that kicks me in the feels, like Reach did or like ODST did. But with the lore and the nerdiness of probably a Halo 2. Just as long as Chief's with me the whole way.
I want everything.
Yes, as you said, a focus on Master Chief in terms of the style of gameplay. Danny, you know, we see kind of first-person games going in different directions, you know, with co-op, with other sort of, you know, aspects to it. The sandbox style of Halo is something that I think people really like, the skirmishes and whatnot in the gameplay. Do you think, does that still hold up in 2020, or what do you when you see this demo or gameplay footage, what are you going to be looking for that's going to cue to you like Halo's back?
Yeah, I think that's the big sort of question on this. When we first saw Infinite, it was around the time that big sort of shift into games as a service was happening, where games like The Division and, I mean, Destiny is obviously the sort of most obvious one. We're turning into these platforms that we're getting catered to and new content over and over and over again. And obviously the word Infinite sort of implied something along those lines.
Excuse me.
So I'm really interested to see, you know, Halo, when it first came around, and then when it had a sort of like soft reboot in a way with Halo 3, it's sort of like re-emergence. I feel like it was very much a game that was pushing both single player and multiplayer, and also just a lot of interconnectivity with different types of modes and stuff. So it's always been on this sort of bleeding edge of like gameplay design. And the other side of it that I'm really interested in is just how the Slipspace engine works, because they've had access to the hardware, or they've known what the hardware was going to be like longer than anyone. So really, you know, we always look at the Forzas as the, you know, beautiful showcases for new hardware, but I think in the same way, whatever we see from that gameplay is going to give us a real indication of just how good games can look on this system.
No, that's a great point. I think, as you said, this is hopefully going to be the high bar of, you know, what we can look for visually and in terms of gameplay and the experience with it. Aaron, are you much of a Halo guy besides the, you know?
It's probably too normie for him.
What's going to convince you that this is the first person action game to get?
Well, you know, for me, Halo's always all been about multiplayer, right? So like, I was never huge for the single player campaigns. I always played online, always played with friends. And the thing that I really hope is that there's sort of like a dedication to the old style of Halo, right? Like, I feel like every game nowadays is like heroes this, heroes that. And I love Overwatch, but if we're playing Halo, I want to go back to deathmatch. I want to go back to capture the flag, King of the Hill. Like, I'm way into that kind of gameplay. So if they can like modernize that and make it still have that sort of, you know, like it feels new. It doesn't feel like, oh, they're just re-releasing Halo or like Unreal Tournament or something. That's what I'm looking forward to, is what can they do with multiplayer?
I'll take a re-release of Unreal Tournament.
Yeah, there we go.
Also, I did like Halo 5 multiplayer. I was actually okay with that. I am just more scared about kind of what you said, Danny, that they're going to Destiny-ify the single-player campaign, which is a very profitable thing to do. So I get why studios want to do that, but I'm scared.
Yeah, I know you said how they blend single and multiplayer, and it sounds like they're talking about campaigns. I don't know if we're even going to get much on the multiplayer. So you said how that's all going to blend together and how they're going to kind of explain what it is, right? And that's part of the thing with these streams. Sometimes we see lots of footage, but then we have all these questions afterwards about like, well, what is this? What are we actually seeing? Is that a co-op? Is that single player? So we will have Aaron Greenberg from Xbox going to join us afterwards to break down some of what we see, and hopefully we'll get some information in the show as well about what they're doing with Halo. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. We will all watch everything together here at the top of the hour.
Bye, gamers.
30 minutes away from the live Xbox game showcase.
That was a mistake.
We don't know where it's going to start or where it's going to end, but the one thing we do know is that Halo Infinite is going to be there, and we've got the countdown clock up there as well, so you guys can wait with us. But we've got much more to talk about.
Actually, on the stream, it's
premieres to show you guys right now. We've got an update on a game that is coming out later this year. You just saw it at Ubisoft Forward. Here's a new look at Watch Dogs Legion.
Ladies and gentlemen, London is fucked.
Oh, my ears. This is what happens when you pass Brexit. You bitches. This is what happens. Immediately, within 1 second of passing Brexit.
Well, looks like we're recruiting. It's a state of emergency. Move in and lock down the city. In the chaos,
was that who I thought it was? He didn't look like him, but he sounded like... No, he's not him. Unless it's not mocapped. Everything's mocapped.
Want to sell a lie, weave it into the truth.
And
not that.
organized crime has grabbed the old city by the bollocks.
Cyberpunk?
I've got a human organ black market.
No, but
Cyberpunk?
Tracks on my merchandise, don't I? The government's literally letting Albion shoot us in the street.
These animations don't look good.
Recruit anyone in
Can we work on that, please, as an industry together? Can we work on these animations and facial animations specifically?
Idiots.
It's because they're all automated. That's why. But can we work on making automated facial animations better, please? For the benefit of us all.
For the job.
Oh my God.
Least expect.
Kingsman? Oh.
The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Yeah.
It's the most passive recruitment ever. The city needs a resistance. What say you? Oh my God. Oh. Ah.
Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Oh, my eyes. Oh, they're driving. Whoa, the Royal Guard.
Recruit them. Welcome to the resistance.
Do you think anyone who's working on this game goes and like has friends in the UK government? Like they're like, oh, I'm just gonna go see my friend now.
All right, well,
why did you make a game where you beat British
the
cops
campaign
and try to take down their
Halo
city?
Infinite, and,
we're not
I
evil.
asked, a friend of mine what he wants to see in a brand new Halo. You may know Ninja for many things over the past few years, but he actually started and created quite a stir with all his awesome Halo gaming and gameplay back in the day. So without further ado, let's hear from Ninja about what he wants to see in a brand new Halo. Tyler, take it away.
Oh God.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm excited to see what Xbox has in store.
Pre-recorded.
What I want out of Halo.
Pre-recorded.
Can just give
Pre-recorded.
incredible campaign to close.
Couldn't get him live. Couldn't book him live.
With a beautiful ending and a matchmaking / multiplayer system where the ranking system is unique and it works, and just really amazing iconic maps. I feel like a lot of people loved the Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3 maps that came out. They just felt so fun, whether it be super.
Thank you for not saying Halo Reach.
Needing all the weapons off and learning all that in Halo 1, and just the flow of Halo 3. It was just something so incredible. Played all of them. I love them all. And if Halo Infinite can just get that down, get some of those things down, right? Give us amazing weaponry, right? Weapon gameplay, like the Halo 1 classic pistol, the Halo 2 battle rifle, the Halo 3 battle rifle, and sniper. I think it'll be in a really good spot, and I'm just excited to see what they have in store, man.
Awesome. Well, we'll see how much of that comes true at the top of the hour when we get a look at Halo Infinite. Thanks to Ninja for joining us on the show. Now it is time to get to another world premiere, a net new game that you haven't heard about. And this one comes from my home country, my home province of Ontario, Canada. I saw this and got excited about just a brand new game from a smaller studio that you haven't heard about, but I think looks pretty cool. Check out this world premiere.
It's a world premiere. On and on, red luft balloon. Pixel game 3. Ooh. Jester. Who's the judge? It took me a second. Cocoa cucumber. Yeah. I was doing what that skeleton did. Don't do that. Oh, and now it's down. My God! Ah! Run! Run, you fool! Echo Generation. Canada Media Fund. Thank you, Canada. Thank you, Canada.
Definitely some Stranger Things vibes to that one. Echo Generation.
Oh,
with the
Jeff, you didn't have to say that.
exciting.
They're
All right,
trying to distance themselves. It was separate. It was a separate, different thought.
Oh wait, we got YouTube creators first of all. Sorry, I get so excited. I think there are more world premieres coming. We do have more coming. Don't worry. But right now, actually, we're going to hear from a number of YouTube creators around the world to hear what they're looking forward to from Xbox. Hopefully at the top of the hour. So let's check this out.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Garu, and I'm a content creator on YouTube.
Gatu Gaming.
I'm so much excited for this Xbox event because we're going to get ourselves the brand new Halo stuff. And I used to play Halo back in 2011 and 2012, and I just used to spend hours and hours making a map on Halo 3 than actually playing the game. Me and my friends, we used to be like, okay, let's just put that over there, let's put this over there, and literally, we used to come back from school and we used to mess around with maps and all that stuff. And it just used to be a fun game in general. Can anyone forget about the skulls? Like, we used to have to like go ahead and collect them. Like, I could go in for hours on Halo, okay? Because with those skulls, we could actually go ahead and try out different stuff. And there just used to be so many variations in the game on its own. There used to be co-op, there used to be 1v1, King of the Hill, Juggernaut, and so many game modes.
No multiplayer
so I'm super excited
in
for
the show.
Release of this game, because especially for content creators out there, there's gonna be so much stuff to make content on. Especially, you know, there's gonna be campaign, and plus, if you guys make content on multiplayer, we can go on replay file.
Come to my channel, youtube.com/JetToGaming.
So I really wish
check it out for free.
Halo, we get ourselves a co-op game mode with that, you know, the 1v1 still remains, and all the fun game modes that we used to have in Halo 3. I still wish those still remain, because that will definitely bring back a lot of memories. So yeah, my name is Garu, and hopefully you guys are excited for this
my name is
Gatu game and for the event. Peace out.
Hey guys, Middle Jesus here. Now I vividly remember buying my very first Xbox. I have it right here. It is the beautiful translucent.
He lifts it up, but it cuts.
Xbox. When I first saw this machine, I absolutely fell in love with it. So ahead of its time, and so many great AAA games as well as hidden gems. And then when it came time for the Xbox 360, well, this was my machine of choice right here. I have the special edition E3 2005 faceplate on here. And check this out. This was back when you had to have an external Wi-Fi adapter. It wasn't built into the machine, but man, I have so many great memories playing awesome games on this.
We needed that.
When it comes to the Xbox One, I'll admit I was a bit late to the party on that one, but I eventually did pick up the Xbox One X. You see,
why do we have such an old Xbox 360?
I have to say I was blown away by this. It's excellent.
We didn't buy it in 2005. It's like 2008.
So, from what I've seen so
should have been
far,
Wi-Fi built in at that point.
It appears that Microsoft's going all in on powerful hardware and performance. Plus, they've added a bunch of first-party developers over the last couple of years, and there is that awesome.
If Max knows how to get into the Discord.
Which is important for collectors like me. So, yeah, I definitely think it's going to be pretty cool, and I want to learn more.
Hola, amigas, amigos. Yo soy Antrax. Wow, Halo.
Minecraft.
Con este título, con este juego.
In real life, Minecraft in Mexico. In real life.
Recuerdo que
imposible.
Pasé en todos los modos posibles, en solitario y con amigos. El modo en línea, una chulada, lo mejor.
And then the Halo Reach, I literally clapped.
Después con el Halo Reach lloré con la campaña, las cinemáticas son perfectas. Con Halo 4 recuerdo que en mi primer trabajo entré a trabajar para poder pagar el juego. Y entonces eso me ha causado una gran felicidad todo el tiempo con Halo. Es un juego que hizo mi infancia, mi adolescencia, y estoy seguro que lo voy a jugar hasta que me muera. Y lo que se viene con este nuevo título, nueva entrega, estoy seguro que va a ser lo mejor.
Hey, Summer Game Fest audience, Lamar Wilson here, and here are the 5 games that I'm looking forward to them announcing today. So the first one is Halo Infinite. Now, I came into Halo late with Halo 5. I know. But I loved it so much that I can't wait to see what's next. Then there's a new game from Rare called Everwild.
It's Ray William Johnson. It's Ray William Johnson.
I want to see it. Number 3, I definitely want to see a Gears 6. This is going to be a
game
my hair really
again.
About revenge and taking the Horde out at the center, at the literal core, hopefully for the final time. Now, number 4, since we're talking about Gears, why not a Lego's Gears Saga? You know, they did the Funko Pop thing on mobile, but what about Lego? Like, I would actually like to
There he
play
is.
that. So they need to announce that today. Now, finally, Cuphead
Hello.
2. I know. Now,
Hello.
Cuphead 1 tore me a new one. It's one of the most unforgiving games
Hey,
ever. But for some reason, I just want more. Why do I want more? Man, am I crazy?
Sorry, some guy's shouting on the
I am.
stream right now.
Lamar, fully
It's on
decked out
right
in
now.
his
It's on
Xbox gear,
YouTube.
ready for
Xbox
the show. And it was
Game
so cool to
Showcase.
have, gamers from around the world joining us
On
from India and Mexico. And
I
obviously
think
here,
after
in
this
the United
wraps up,
States,
I'm
because
switching over to
it's one of
the
things that I think we
Xbox
found this year more
Twitch
than
to
ever is
watch.
that games bring us together, and people are watching all around the world. So I want to say hello to everyone.
Is it going to be
watching
on
this
both of them,
special
though?
event where hopefully we're
I
all just going
think,
to be
yeah.
excited
This
about
will keep
games
streaming the
as
real show, but their bit rate is
watch
so
through it.
low,
The
and it
stream
keeps
is coming up in
lagging.
about
It's not
18
me.
minutes. You can
Well,
watch it
it doesn't
live right
keep
here on the stream.
lagging.
You
It
can
just
go right
occasionally
into it, and
stutters, and
immediately
it's not on my
afterwards,
end. It's
we've
on
got
their end.
our exclusive post show with guests, some of the
Is
developers
that gonna
featured
is it
in
gonna
the
be better on
showcase, and
Twitch
Aaron
though?
Greenberg from Xbox will be
Probably
joining
because
us
it's coming
to
straight
answer
from
questions, and
Xbox
we'll
and
also
not.
have some creators join us as well to grade, see how Xbox did based on our expectations, and we'll also do a poll on Twitter. So
Do you
make sure
mind,
to
like,
vote on that.
just
But
pulling
right
up my
now, it is
stream on
time
your
to get
phone
to
or something?
another world premiere. This is a sequel to
Yeah,
a
I'm just
game that if
muting
you
it.
watch
Just
YouTube
leaving it
Let's
up like
Plays and
that.
YouTube gaming videos, you've probably seen. Check this out.
Oh, what is he? They're showing a world premiere.
Is it on Twitch right now?
No, I don't think so. It wasn't when I started. Yo, it's Hello Neighbor!
Everybody's favorite game. It's just gonna be on the Xbox Twitch. They're live right now.
Are they?
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, but is it just the pre?
Oh, it's
is it
just
just
the
a
countdown,
countdown?
17 minutes. Alright, I'll pull up the YouTube channel for now.
This is the Game Awards pre-show, so it's just Cooking Simulator. Never mind. Oh, that's good. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's weird. Ugh. Stop! Don't leave the closet. Do you see that? Do you see that thing? Walking around?
I just peeked at my phone. Did he have like a mask on? What was it?
I think it's gonna jump scare us. I know. Look! I don't like that. It's a beak. Oh! He's sprinting at the character.
Hi.
Oh! Oh my God! It's instant. Oh, it froze. No, it didn't. I guess not.
No, the guy just blinked.
It's gonna jump scare this guy.
Oh.
Oh! He died. We did it.
What?
Bad idea. Bad idea. Why does it run like that?
Is it Xbox? Oh, which one? What channel is it?
What?
Is it called Xbox On?
What?
The YouTube channel.
It's Summer Game Fest, I think, or Game Awards channel. It's on the Game Awards. Oh! Yay! Ha ha! Hey, MatPat, be pretty cool if you made a theory video on this one, right? At MatPat, Twitter, at MatPat, Twitter.
Hello, Neighbor 2, and we've got some
Your
more
stream is
games
ahead
still to
of
come.
mine.
We are 14 minutes away from the start of the showcase.
I
from
don't know
our
how to
start
change
the
that.
last almost exactly 1 hour. So there'll be an hour showcase.
I
in
can
15
pause
minutes,
it.
And then our post
There
show
you go.
afterwards. But
I
right
paused it
now
by
we're going to take
1
a look
second.
at the ID at Xbox program. A great program this week.
Okay, now your stream that I'm watching is exactly lined up with my
download and preview for free. One of the
Nice.
big things I wanted to do with Summer Game Fest is give everyone a chance to play more games.
My
at home,
stream is
and
lined
I
up
wanna
with your
thank the team
stream.
at Xbox
Tell
for
me what
putting that
time
together
yours says.
in these
Count down
unusual
on the
circumstances where
counter
we
on
don't
top
have
right.
big, consumer events to go
From
and play
your
games. But
stream.
right now,
14, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
and there are
1,
some
All right.
0.
I synced up.
World premiere.
Premiere. Max, you're the first one here. Can you believe that?
No.
You're first. Everyone else must be asleep or something. I don't know.
You told me 9:30.
Yeah, you showed up at 10:30.
No, I was awake at 9. Because I assumed it was, and then I checked the Twitter and it was like 9 Eastern.
No, 9 Pacific.
Oh yeah, Pacific. Yeah.
That's the real show. I started my stream at 9:30.
Oh.
Ah! Wow, it's the flying disc. It was the flying disc game.
Disc golf simulator.
Where's Declan? He said he'd be on. He said he'd be awake. First of all, he hasn't even checked. He hasn't seen my Snapchat message yet. So,
did you see that donation in YouTube chat? And it was like, look at these idiots donating money, SMH.
No, I'm not looking at chat. Shredders.
Wait a minute. I think that's you that donated the $20.
No. You're confused. You must have blinked or something.
Do you see? You see the profile picture of the guy?
Which one, Everson?
The $20 one.
It's
the
gone.
Orange one. It's gone?
There's only one orange one by Everson Tormelio. And it's... I don't know what that is. Jeff sent a hey to Sad Games, the best Brazilian gaming group in Facebook. Brazilian Sony fans love you.
There you go, Shredder's snowboarding game. I miss my SSX, so that one looks really good. And lots of great games.
He misses his sex. That's what he said.
We're excited. All right.
You could easily chop that up and make it sound like
to show you. This comes from a legendary game creator, and when I saw this, the journey he wants to take us
He's
on
in quarantine. He hasn't been able to hook up with hookers.
To have the opportunity to share this with you.
They've all been shut down.
This is a bit of a longer piece, but
they have to wear masks.
Into the world of a brand new game from a special creator in Japan. Please check this out.
Oh, saw one frame of him.
Hello, Xbox ファンの皆様、Square Enix の中裕二です。
No, Square Enix. Oh, they started their first world premiere with a Square Enix anime game. Valen.
昔ソニックやナイツを一緒に作った大島直人と20年ぶりにタッグを組んでアクションゲームを作っています。中さんがスクエアエニックスに行くと知った時はびっくりしました。僕も驚いたよ。しかしこうしてまた
The typical boardroom meeting.
That's what I imagined it would look like.
Like with gameplay just rolling in the background on your TV.
Yeah. They gotta have an atmosphere.
Everything you can imagine from the genre?
It's a lot.
Well, musical theater, okay, that's one, I guess. What about mecha fights? That's what I'm expecting. What about real-time strategy elements?
悩める12人のキャストたちの新象世界をあなたは様々なアクションを駆使して進んでいきます。アクションの一つ一つが衣装に割り当てられており、その数はなんと80種類を超えます。衣装を
I saw Kermit the Frog. It was just straight up Kermit on that.
謎を解き、そしてネガティブな気持ちにとらわれてしまったキャストたちの心をあなたの手で取り戻してあげてください。本作は24言語に対応予定です。Xbox One、さらに Xbox シリーズ X にももちろん対応。
When does the Series X come out?
No knows.
There's a donation. It just says my wife is rotting.
What? Well, I don't see these. I don't see these donations. Are you on a different stream?
It's so.
No, I'm on the Game Awards one. Yeah.
Huh. You're being creepy posted right now.
Balan Wonderworld.
Yeah, I'm the only one that sees it.
That you visit when you come to
You're gonna start seeing donations that like talk to you.
Yeah, just hello, Max.
Ah! Eyes on a hat. Eyes on a hat. That's not how hats work. Should I wear a hat like that cuts eye holes above the brim? And I wear it halfway down my head?
Yeah, but you have to have a toothy smile the whole time you're doing it.
Ooh. She's yawning. He's yawning. They're yawning.
Over 80 different costumes, unlocking unique actions. And
Mega Man. It's all Mega Man. What does the tentacle one do? Oh, so they're literally just taking gameplay from every video game. I see. You see that there's a Sonic outfit and you could just run like Sonic. They're cheating.
You know, all the action is here.
Medusa! Oh! Censor that.
What was that guy? Look, why was he was looking the other direction? What?
It was just a farmer. It was a little farmer man.
Look into your hearts to discover what's most.
Why
is there a narrator?
I don't like his voice. He's saying it weird. Oh, the farmer! I saw the farmer show up. The guy who got touched by the evil tentacle.
What's the...
That narrator who... Is that the guy who says...
Is an adventure.
Is that the guy who says, coming soon to own on DVD? Coming soon to VHS and DVD.
There it is, the announcement of.
Oh, I just figured out
Knights was
what that guy looks like.
Special and important game to me. I want to thank Nakasan and Square Enix for sharing that.
He looks like the Crooked Man.
Us here
the Crooked Man.
There's even more good stuff though coming up at the top of the hour. We are just 6 minutes away, so we're going to have another group join us here as we count down in the final 5 minutes. We got Matt Pat joining us. Live from the
Are you gonna make a theory video on Hello Neighbor 2?
I could check out right now. I am sold. Balan Wonderworld, #1 game. Over Stand Aside Halo Infinite. That was what I needed to see.
I was gonna say I was pretty excited when we got that. I'm like, okay, this pre-show is gonna be pretty good. That's an exciting announcement. Yeah, just to have those guys back doing that. So I agree with you, Matt. All right, we've also got JD Witherspoon joining us.
That's an awesome name.
How you doing?
Yo, I'm chilling, man. I'm looking at this countdown for the showcase. I'm ready to put my helmet on and get it going. But I'm like, let's talk real quick.
It's Master Chief.
I was gonna say we got 5 minutes, and joining us also is Allegra Frank from Vox. Allegra, how you doing?
Hey, I'm really good now. Like after Balan Wonderland, I'm with Matt. Yo, that's it. That's
Everybody's so excited for Balan Wonderland.
We done. Yeah,
Balan.
Nice, happy, uplifting.
I mean, it looks kind of fun, but it also looks like it's cheating and just copying every other game's gameplay. Just
big surprises coming in the
for
the
one big video game crossover.
Let's talk about this. You guys are going to join us afterwards as well to react to what we see. So
Game Theo
preview
wrists.
Balan Wonderland. But what else? What do you guys? What's gonna? Let me put it this way. What does Microsoft need to do to get an A from you watching this conference? So
when there's like 1 minute left, I'm gonna switch to Twitch.
Yeah, I mean, to me, we all know Halo Infinite is the big gem in their crown, right? Like that's the
5 minutes exactly on the Twitch timer for me.
That is their killer app.
On the Twitch timer?
Me, you know, as a mild Halo fan, I want to see what is the other thing that's going to get me to buy this system
more than the game in the stream we're watching.
Not a neon green skin like we saw for the earlier Xbox generations to coat that big like obelisk that you're buying with Xbox.
It's not an obelisk at all.
Balan Wonderland or Balan Wonderworld might have sold it for me. It looks like exactly the sort of game that I need in 2020. That the world
The Xbox
needs in
Series X is
2020.
not an
It
obelisk.
hits me right in the
I'd
nostalgia
expect
feels.
Matt
So
Pat to
I
know
needed
that,
another
know his
killer app for this
geometry.
and that might have been it.
Wow. All right.
He's crying because he messed up the
You
name.
guys are done in the pre-show. I like it. They're already high marks. JD,
Somebody in chat
we
says,
know we're gonna see
Matt
Halo
Pat sounds like he's
Celebration
on the
soon. We're
verge
hyped
of
to see you
tears.
out your Master Chief helmet. What's it gonna take to get an
It's
A
because he
from you
accidentally
on
messed up the
post-show
name
grade?
Wonder. He didn't know if it was Wonderland or Wonderworld,
well, I mean,
so he's
obviously
very
Halo, I
sad that
would
he
love for
didn't
them to
remember.
take
Because
Halo
now he
Infinite
can't
and
look it up
use
to
it
There goes his
pre-order it.
credibility.
Showcase the same way they showcased Halo 2 from the
When the
E3
camera cuts back to the full
2005,
crowd, he's
opening. I
just
remember
God
that.
in
They
the
did
corner.
gameplay mixed in with
They
cutscenes.
removed his
And then,
webcam.
I mean,
It's just the
Somebody
three
says,
of
we
them.
talked about Fable.
somebody says,
a
where
little
is
bit earlier. I
Tucker
believe Fable
Carlson?
4 would be great. I don't know if they've ever put out that last
Why?
one. I'm not sure. I have to go back. And then
Why would
for
he
me,
be on there?
personally, I want
Because
a
they
new
got
Matrix
they got a
video
person
game. I
from
know that no one
Vox,
in the chat wants
so now
that,
they
but
need
hey,
someone
remember
from
Enter the
Fox
Matrix? That was
News.
fire. Remember that bullet time? Yo, bring me back. Matrix
Yeah,
4
I
is being
remember
filmed
that.
right now.
Intersected with the movies and stuff. Yeah, all right. That's a wild prediction that we're.
We
gonna
have
get
one
in
more special guest, Tucker Carlson.
Matrix.
What
Keanu, they
do
used
you
Keanu
believe
last year,
America's
so you never
economic
know. Bring him
policies
back
in the
again.
2020s should focus on?
Allegra, I know you're excited about Balance.
Still wait for that. We're in July right now.
What else will it take?
No, I said the
hype you up to an
2020s.
A grade in the post.
Oh,
Plural.
Right. I mean, everything that's excited me in the pre-show is
Allegra.
pretty much what I would also want in the post-show, which is interesting,
Jeff
sort
Keighley.
of inventive, newer IP. Like, I'm not a big, Halo nerd or Watch Dogs or just anything with a number after it, unless it's some like bizarre number that has nothing to do with the game. Like, if it's a sequel, I'm pretty much
like
out,
76.
but I would love to see more from Tell Me Why. If I don't nod, I would love to see some.
She would play Fallout
gameplay
76.
and a good emphasis on that because it really brings an interesting amount of diversity to Xbox. But in general, I like to be really surprised whether or not it's some Final Fantasy exclusive.
Are they only
DLC
showing
that's
Halo
made
at the main one, or is there going to be some
for
other
the
ones?
first
It's
time,
1 hour
or just some
long
game we've
Halo
never heard of
gameplay.
before from some
No, it's
small, exciting
it's
studio,
a
and
bunch
that's
of
always
stuff.
what wins me over.
So the
So
Halo
Keanu
probably won't
Reeves
be till
when
like
he
the
shows up
end.
again,
I don't know.
it'll
It could be
really
first. They could be saving something else for the end.
Hey,
I don't know.
You never know. I think he's in Berlin filming Matrix, but hey, it's virtual.
If Halo's
Anyone
first,
this
I'm
thing
gonna
is
be
this year,
sitting here
anyone can
looking
show
at
up 'cause, around the
the
world,
subreddit
it's
and stuff.
cool. And it's so different to not be with
For
you
the whole
guys,
show.
5,000 people at the Microsoft Theater getting to see this stuff. But we are literally just about a minute away here
47.
from going live. You guys are going to join us
Should we-
afterwards. You've got your
let's
Master
hop
Chief
over to
helmet.
Twitch.
Yeah, I don't need to
I want
watch
to thank everyone for joining us.
whatever is going on there right now.
Oh, it's the classic Xbox music. I didn't hear that.
Is it? Oh yeah.
They couldn't think of any. They couldn't get anyone to make new music during quarantine, so they had to just use their last year's.
I'm sure they could have found somebody to make music from home. I'm sure somebody would have taken the job.
Nah. So I'm live on Twitch. I'm also just recording this at 12,000 kilobytes per second for better quality, in case I want to use this footage. Ah! Oh,
How
sorry,
is your stream ahead of mine? I don't understand. Let me refresh, see if it's faster. You're like 4 seconds ahead of me.
I cannot actually
Oh,
fix
now
that.
it's correct. I
Okay.
fixed it. I just refreshed.
I'm at 30 seconds. 29, 28, 27, 26. Is that where you
You're
are?
like a second ahead of me.
Okay.
But that's more
fair.
acceptable than like 3.
I couldn't help you this time because when you pause Twitch and play it again, it just refreshes it to catch up. Unlike YouTube where you can pause it, play it, it'll continue from that point, but still say you're live for some reason.
Wait, so they've been live for an hour with a countdown?
No, they weren't. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, look, it says that on the bottom. Yeah. Who tweeted? Ah! Oh, sorry. I thought someone was screaming at me.
I heard someone, I saw someone running at me and then there's a scream.
What if it's just Balan Wonderland, like the whole stream?
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, this is just so intense. Halo? It's a spaceship. Oh my god, it is. They're making the armor. This is what they teased. I know it. I know 100%.
100%? What if it's
100%.
Could be Balan Wonderland.
If it is, I'm gonna die. Ah!
What?
The Mjolnir exosuit is now complete.
Yes!
Guess you don't have to wait till the end of the stream.
That's the grappling hook! Dude, that's a grappling hook!
Humanity in the war to come. I must remind myself. Liquid crystal cannot rise on its own.
What is that?
Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction. Armor cannot hope.
Ew.
It all means nothing. Until you step inside.
Yes! Become. Come. What if it said that? Just deletes. Start demo? The hell? A controller appears in my hands?
Yeah.
What?
Already? I must be. I mean, this is a punishment.
Twitch plays Halo.
After we lost? Oh my god. Oh!
No.
Jesus.
This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, Chief. No. You. I can't stand this. Who you are.
Breathe.
No. You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're... Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered.
Oh my god.
I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive.
Condors?
When you're done with this war, we get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh, please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Oh my...
Okay, big guy.
Dude, I can't believe this is happening. A quarter of my life I've spent waiting for this. God. Oh my god, he's gonna sprint, isn't he? Don't sprint. Or do sprint, I don't know. No, he's sprinting.
You just spoiled it for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sprint confirmed.
Oh my god, it's open world, isn't it? Is it going to be open world? Oh, it is. It is. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Do you see it?
I don't remember a map in the previous games.
No, that's new. Whee! Oh.
Rest in peace to that one grunt.
Yo, the elite looks good. Oh, what the hell? What is that?
Oh.
He's shooting his kneecap. Pick up fusion coil? What? Dude, what is this? What is this game? Grapple hook! Yes! Ravager? M Mark 50 sidekick? What
is that the clock that everyone uses?
I don't know. I don't know what this... There's that weird tower in the distance. Oh, turns around, there's a ship flying in. Ooh!
You could actually see the grappling hook ability in the bottom right before you used it.
Oh yeah.
It's like confirmed.
It says he only has one of them though, so it's a limited thing, I guess. Oh my god, what are all these weapons? I can't even... So much has happening at once. I don't... You see the jumping grunts?
I guess I didn't notice him.
Pulse carbine? Mangler? Grapple hook! Oh, he's out. No, it reloads. Oh, it's a slow reloading thing. Oh my god, it's a nail gun.
Rip.
Oh. What? Bulldog. Is this the auto shotty? Hit markers. Pistol plasma charge. So, huh.
UNSC lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead.
Oh my god, they're all marked the UNSC Infinity. Oh. Oh, those were crew members.
Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriox.
The Harbinger? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
What is that?
Lost. Alone. But here you now stand. legends, our story, will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
Why is he holding my head? No, they can't end that. No.
Here you go.
I'm so confused. What was that?
We hope you enjoyed your first look at Halo Infinite's campaign. I'm incredibly proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last 2 Halo games combined. Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects, displayed with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible before. We look forward to sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming months, including the first look at multiplayer. And now, please enjoy a glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
Huh.
World premiere.
That's so weird. So now I'm gonna have to spend the next 50 minutes sitting here thinking. It's Last of Us 3
on Xbox for some reason.
God damn it. A+ to that voice actor for delivering that scream.
Yeah.
Shred my throat. What if just every Xbox game in the future, just they all looked up to the sky and they were all on a Halo ring and that's it? Just every other irrelevant Xbox game.
Or they don't even they don't make mention of it, but you can just see it in the sky in the background.
You don't have to touch that. Why would you have to touch it? It's blood. You know that.
See how warm it is.
It's snow. It's on snow. It'll lose heat immediately. Oh my god.
Oh.
Clever girl. What?
What? Oh.
Bambi! Oh. State of Decay. That was a fun game. I never played it, but it looked fun.
Wasn't the second one kind of recent?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
a couple years ago.
Everyone to the Xbox Game
Halo
Finite. Today, we're showing games from 9 of our 15 Xbox Game Studios, including unveils of 5 new first-party games. What you will see today is how Xbox Game Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play, and we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today from your subscription or free to play. These games will look and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've designed the most consistently powerful next-generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer
It runs on a single fan.
One studio that has always pushed the limits of our hardware is Turn 10. And they're early in development on the next Forza Motorsport. And Xbox Series X is bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution, all at 60 frames per second. The trailer you're about to see was captured completely in-engine.
World premiere.
RTX on.
World premiere. Oh my god. Are there numbers on these things, or just Forza Motorsport?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Rare.
Please be something good.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
Breath of the Wild.
It is found in the smallest moments. In every step of a perilous journey.
Watch out.
In the symmetry of ritual. In the bonds we share.
It's the Lorax beast form.
And in moments of stillness. It teaches us to look beyond the expected.
Ugh.
To be a light in dark places. To seek answers. And to stand watch over our world.
It's the Fortnite event. Rockets are coming down from space.
We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
Oh, that is Everwild. Okay, Everwild. Huh. Curious what the gameplay is on that.
Everwild will give to you a magical and untamed natural
Like, what genre
world
is
for you
it?
to explore and to just truly lose yourself in. It's a place to be eternal. And Eternal has the gift to sense and feel how magic flows through nature and connects every living thing. The team here at Rare are so excited
It's the
to be
4
working on something
Eternals.
like Everwild, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support and love, and for the incredible, awesome, positive community that's already growing around this game. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
World premiere.
Whoa, I just got hit with a flood of memories.
Love you, Mom.
You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mom?
Allison?
Excuse me?
Yeah. It doesn't matter that they don't believe us.
We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense. But we couldn't be sure.
Ugh. Killing kids on the Xbox stream?
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other.
doesn't matter that finding the truth feels impossible.
We're all done with fairy tales.
The only thing that matters is you're my brother. And the only way to move forward is to keep looking back.
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window. She loved you.
She attacked you. We both saw it.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives.
Okay.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
I can't do this. Stop!
What was that?
I said this earlier. Can they work on making better facial animations for the whole gaming industry as a whole?
It's tough to make it look realistic.
Moon Studios.
Hey everyone.
Oh.
My name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of
Gennady.
technology at Moon Studios.
Coral.
Today we're very excited to tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series X. We are now at a time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120 Hz refresh rate in full 4K HDR in its highest quality, delivering unprecedented game feel with silky smooth animation, super crisp, sharp image, and low input latency, which is just so important for the tight and precise platforming feel of this game. We can also boost the immersion in different spaces in our world by using premium audio tech that we previously just could not simulate in real time. And
that's a
with all of this
huge
crazy
mixer,
hardware
my
power,
god.
We can give our players more options with how they want to play our game. We can't wait for all of you to experience this very special version of Ori coming to Xbox Series X with smart delivery later this year.
What is smart delivery?
That it just automatically will you'll buy the game once and it'll download whatever version for whatever console you have. So if you bought it on Xbox One, it'll just deliver it to the Series X for free, like the upgraded version.
Research facility, and now
I think
shady corporate intrigue.
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid, a sordid stopover, full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking downright unlawful today.
With the right kind of case,
they wanted us to develop a miracle drug.
Can put you on the wrong side of a gun. Or sword. Or this thing.
My god.
Thrills.
You're supposed to hit them with fire?
Danger.
Yeah.
Intrigue.
A word of advice before you go, Captain? Trust no one.
What will you find on Gorgon?
This unit cannot bring you any drinks in its current state.
For some reason, I legitimately thought that was Fallout.
That's the point, I think.
If you're waiting,
It's made by Obsidian.
for
You know them, right?
Yeah,
game
yeah.
of the year, then wait for Cyberpunk.
Oh. Okay.
But if you're ready for the smallest, we've got you covered.
Yo, it's Rust!
Yeah, it's Rust.
From Obsidian Entertainment,
What?
the makers of games that are nothing like this one.
I mean, true.
This summer, strive together to thrive together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders and go solo.
Also takes place on a Halo ring. As Battletoad. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. 3. I don't know how many there are.
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something we do every day when we come to the office. We can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting
That's
together
one
with
letter
our
away
friends
from
the
Fear
Pirate
Us.
Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories
Fear
in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game Preview and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together. Oh yeah, if you've been wondering, we have been working on that next big Obsidian RPG. Check this out.
Wait, a third? How many games are they making?
Uh-oh.
Alright, let's see what this is.
We have always known war.
The United States.
It forged our empire.
That would put out the arrows if they went through a cloud.
Turned heroes into queens and kings.
Oh my god, they're shooting across space-time.
That was a good shot.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Are lost.
You accidentally shot into the undead empire.
And you must face the monsters our sins have borne.
Skyrim
is an oath worth the weight of a crown.
Oh, did it just do it twice for you?
No.
It said a crown, and then it went to the title, and then it cut back to the blank screen, and it said a crown, and it went back to the title.
No, didn't do that for me. Green.
Avowed is an expansive first-person RPG.
Oh, my stream's lagging right now.
Oh no. Can you change the quality down? Keep up?
It's already on
Studios,
480p.
They told us
No.
that this epic game is the one they want to make. As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs,
It's showing Matt
this
Booty.
is Obsidian at
You
their
can
best.
stop my stream
And it
if
is
you're
being
watching
built
that.
from the ground up to take full advantage of
Oh,
the
it's so
power
laggy
of
right now.
Xbox
It just
Series
keeps like
X.
stuttering.
At Xbox Game Studios, we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
Should be working now.
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from Interior Night.
Bonjour.
Our team is really
Je
passionate
m'appelle Caroline
about
Marchais.
interactive storytelling because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their fears, their hopes, their conflicts firsthand. And in the process, you learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world they don't fit in. I hope you enjoyed the trailer.
World premiere.
Uh-oh. World premiere.
Fortune, fortune, smile and fade. I haven't seen you much of late.
Go to that URL.
Cannot wait, but when I look, you're not around.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer. For our family, it was just a stopover.
Yes. Interactive drama.
For mine, it was the end of the road.
On the ground, now!
The sun went down on all of us that day. Was it fate? Coincidence? No. It was a long-forgotten secret.
It's a stop
buried in
motion
the dark.
TV show.
All my life, I've been scared of the shadows. But now, I'm finally ready to step into the light.
That doesn't make you any less afraid of the shadows if you're stepping into a light. As dusk falls.
Here at Ninja Theory, we're hard at work on all of our projects, including Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which we announced at the Game Awards back in December. An incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic Warrior, an experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and PC. I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland. And you can find out more about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel.
The good old Celts.
It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on out.
Ugh. Oh. It's Double Fine.
Do I say hi to Peter? He's on the line.
What? Peter? Peter, he's been sitting there the whole time? Hey, who wrote the song?
Peter.
Oh, Peter. Fantastic work. Love the song.
I want to live there. Very much.
It's going to be fun to sing it. Now it's time to rock. Shall we start rocking?
Is that a memory flashback? Is this for Psychonauts? Yeah.
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins. Where are we?
Shh. It's a quiet place.
No. A Quiet Place? A Quiet Place 2? 3? A photorealistic Jack Black?
Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's low. At the bottom of a lake, a frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up, I started healing, Now I can feel out the galaxy and hear the flow of
Guessing Halo? Nope, already happened.
but now I sense a reason to
It was at the beginning. Open world. I don't know. Psycho. Well, this is Psychonauts, but the game Halo is Psycho, whatever I just saw.
Senses are the magic keys. They fill the holes I've had. Unlocking all my memories, which I never.
Psychonauts 2.
We can't wait for you to experience the amazing games built by Xbox Game
Sarah
Studios.
Bond.
And there is just so much more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too. I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If you are one subscribers, you also get access to all current Destiny 2 expansions starting this September. For Game Pass Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud. Later this year,
My favorite
Bungie will
way to
also
play
release a new version
on my
of
phone.
Destiny 2 that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution running at 60 frames per second. Here's an all-new look at Bungie's Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
Does Destiny 2 run at 30 right now?
I don't know. Probably not on PC.
I've seen terrible things born out of
Cortana?
darkness. Every moment brings them closer. It's time to step beyond the light.
Dude, I have a feeling the Halo community is in flames right now.
Because of the sprint?
Everything. Sprint, grappling hook, the weird graphics that were... So I'm gonna... Swipe my phone up. I don't know, it seems...
This is Destiny 2.
You can
play
throw
any way
fusion
you want,
coils.
Thanks to Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired developers are working on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them. Xbox Series X will empower both new and experienced creators to bring the future of games to life like never before. Unique perspectives, unexpected innovations, and fresh voices that demand to be heard and that we can't wait for you to discover. All of the games you're about to see are being built to launch exclusively on Xbox consoles. Thanks and enjoy.
World premiere.
This is what everyone on the PlayStation side is looking at. Call of Duty Ghosts 2. Yes. I'm lost. Ew! Ugh, ugh. I don't like that.
That's a big. What is that?
Is this like Metro or something?
No, there's a Metro game like.
Stalker. Huh.
World
I didn't really know what
premiere.
Stalker 1 was. Never played that. Nope. Another console launch exclusive. Everyone's wearing gas masks nowadays. Wait, is this
My Lord Inquisitor,
Nazis?
I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations.
Wolfenstein?
Our recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent of our arrest. I'll know more when they make it back.
Uh-oh. They're not gonna make it back.
Yeah.
Oh! Run. Don't ready your weapons, you're dead. Warhammer 40k. Dark. If they make it back. Oh, how many Warhammer games are there?
I don't know, there's the
World
Vermintide
premiere.
games. There's 2 of those.
Is that a Total War thing?
Which
Total
one?
War. Not Total War.
No, those ones are like Left 4 Dead kind of.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Here's my webcam. Fit my square in there with those squares. Alright, ready?
You have to take your controller out.
I don't have one. I have a
You can't
phone.
be featured then.
And playing PC. Tetris! Tetris 2! Yes! Tetris 2! I've been waiting for a sequel for 40 years now. Big chunks, big boys. Oh! Optimize single player plus all new multiplayer. Tetris.
World premiere.
Steam World.
Approaching orbit. Scans a no-go. Sure you want to drop here?
Hell yeah. Already lacing up my boots back here.
What we got? Another good-for-nothing space rock?
Whoa. Hold on, let me check.
I mean, it's filled with life. Does that count?
Find anything good?
Vex, you're not gonna believe this.
Why'd you run so close to that initially? never mind. Whoa. That lighting looks really cool.
I wouldn't know, my stream is like 240p.
I'm sorry. It's okay, it'll be uploaded in on YouTube in 4K, so. Oh, they're glassing it. The gunk. Your stream keeps looping? That's not me. That's not me. It's all good on my end. Every 3 seconds might just be... It's all good on my end.
Could be our ISP at Motivation Bates, because it's happening on my Twitch stream.
It all starts.
The internet's shutting down. Oh. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
The forest. The moon. Scent of pines. And then
Uh-oh.
the gunshot.
Like Xbox killing children in their stream. What the hell? This is twice. What do I think of Halo? Dude, I don't know. It's so weird. I mean, I'm all for anything, but
Like a nightmare. I can see both. Worse, I can live them.
the graphics in the Halo trailer looked really bad, but I have to see it on the uploaded to YouTube and not through a stream. So no, it's this. Is this the game they showed at the?
What is this place?
I don't know. What is this weird place? Ooh. No, thank you.
Oh. Bruh.
Where are you? Ew! Siren Head. The medium. Ugh. Ugh.
World premiere.
Oh my god, they just keep coming. They just keep showing up. Ah! Sonic? So 20th anniversary. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. This is the Halo Infinite open world right here. Here it is. It's Halo Infinite. Oh, there's Master Chief. Unknown threats? I don't know. They're in front of you. Kinda. You are within my sights was the dialogue being spoken by the character in that tiny text on screen. So I don't know if it's unknown. It's Monster Hunter. JC's gonna like this game. It's Monster Hunter. And it has numbers when you shoot things. Don't just watch out for its sword, but I didn't see what that message said. Fantasy Star Online 2. The 2 emoji. The B emoji, but with the 2.
Luis Torres, I've seen your future. Global risk is death of the weapon you will become.
Crossfire X.
Destiny chose me to save this world. And I will see it done.
Blacklist, we make our own path. We protect our own.
Can you protect me from fate?
Yeah.
17 seconds.
We got company.
Soon, the entire world will burn. All because of him.
The ghost is here!
I mean, looks kind of cool for a shooter game. Yeah?
Yeah.
You said the ghost is here. It's Call of Duty Ghosts 2. As previously mentioned.
Today, you saw 10
I'm Matt
world
Booty.
premieres and 22
His head is
console
skewed.
launch exclusives.
Never noticed
Game Pass
that.
members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X.
Alright, so is Fable
Some of
gonna
the
be
games
their
you already love and some you
stinger?
have yet to play
Their end
will also
teaser?
be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season. With Series X and Game Pass, Xbox is the place to play, and you are at the center of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox Game Studios today. That
Nope.
means we'll have more to share later this year. But until then, here's one more thing.
Yeah.
World premiere.
Yeah. Playground games, that's the big thing. I don't know
The world
Fable,
is
but
filled with stories
this has to be Fable.
of legendary
It is, yeah, it's a fairy.
and treacherous villains, of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic live in perfect harmony.
Oh.
Not all stories have happy endings,
Oh.
but yours has yet to be written.
Yep. There it is. I think a lot of people just got very happy by that news. Well, that was the show. What you think, Max? How does Xbox look in 480?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna want to look at that trailer and on the the actual video upload of it rather than the stream.
Halo?
Yeah.
Yeah, should we do that?
Is it uploaded?
Yeah. Alright. This music sounds almost like Dance of the Fates. That was an 8-minute campaign demo. Yeah. Huh. All right. So it's on the... Visit ESRB for more rating information. Huh. Do you want to watch the Halo thing then?
Yeah, sure.
Together? I have it pulled up. But I have to watch it at half speed just so I can catch everything. Hey guys, welcome back to another Halo trailer analysis. We're going to be going over frame by frame the entire 8-minute demo. Did you find it yet? Did you find it yet?
1 sec. Campaign.
Whoops, that's
campaign game. The one on Halo.
Halo Infinite campaign gameplay premiere 8-minute demo.
Yeah. Let me put it on good resolution. Oh, put it on 4K when my monitor's 1080.
That's what I did.
Bad idea.
Higher bit rate.
I'll do 1440. I think 4K is gonna take too long to buffer.
All right, you tell me. You count down when you're ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
So it starts with this immediately. Already the graphics seem a little weird. Or it's just the lighting is weird, coming from inside that ring.
Am I dead already? I must be, I mean...
28th of May, 2560, 167 days after we... Jeez.
Yep, this is death. No! No! No, 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 no! This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, Chief.
He hit his little head. Does Chief bring him back to life by pulling his shoulder back? Why does he wake up? He wakes up immediately.
Breathe. No! You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're...
He's gonna shoot Master Chief as he walks away.
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Dude, these graphics look good.
Safe? Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working slip space drive. And when you're done with this war...
Condors are those pelicans that have slip space on them, I think.
Wait here.
Oh, please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Aww. Shake his hand. Nope, just kidding. It's COVID. COVID, no shaking. That was seamless transition. Alright, so Looks like the assault rifle is like all one flat color. Like it looks like one flat material, so... So there's blood when you shoot them. There's also hit markers, which I'm not a big fan of. Just because it looks super sci-fi kind of. The lighting looks really weird, but I'm wondering if there's an okay, I'm gonna guess that there's an actual day-night cycle or something. Because the lighting's weird. This does not look like it's baked lighting. This looks like it's generated on the go. This looks like a dynamic lighting. There's also kind of bad LOD on this. Like, you can see things pop up when you get closer to them. Like, you can see plants appear and stuff. Huh. So that you're on a tiny landmass and you have, like, 3 options. So maybe you're limited to a certain area at first or something? The radar has a blue dot down there, I guess, for driving a vehicle. Also, the Warthog is the Halo, like, 4... 5 Warthog with the square turret rather than the hexagon turret, which you can... The Mega Bloks toys came out with the hexagon turret on Halo 3, so... I'm a fan of that elite armor. Okay, do you see this gun right here?
Yeah.
What is this?
It looks like just like a slow shooting kind of auto rifle.
You regen your shields and big hexagons appear. So you can shoot someone in the knee and stagger them. That's what I'm getting from that. You can pick up fusion coils. You threw down something. Oh, did he just slide? Sorry, there's so much going on. I can't. Ragdoll.
I was gonna look at the shield regen hexagon thing, but he hasn't taken damage in a while.
Could we pause and rewind that part?
Yeah, where to?
Let's go 3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Alright, I'm there.
Okay, so hold on. Paused frame. There's a lack of shadows under these enemies. Okay. You good? Ready?
Yeah.
3. Oh, I'm gonna do it this time. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, what does he do? He shoots him. Punch. New pistol. Or like a little side handgun. It's not the Magnum. Is there aim down sights? I didn't pay attention. Does he aim down sights with this?
With this? Oh,
no, it's an instant. That's an instant zoom, though. That's an instant zoom. That's not him looking down the sights. He just sprints at you. Okay, and then the shield. Does he get hurt here?
No.
Huh. There's no distance fog. Or there is on the right, not really on the left. Birds. Aw, bird physics. I love that music. It goes, oh, and turns around. There's just enemies right there. Jackals activate their shields. Oh! There's the shield regen. Wait, it's gonna happen again. These hexagons are kind of annoying. Ravager. Wait, I just realized the guns are on the bottom right. That's not Halo. That's what's been so weird.
Top?
Yeah, the top right, usually. Some of these sound effects sound like they're from Halo 5. I don't know for sure, though. It's Halo theme rendition.
Like,
jeez, that's just so violent. Shoot them, they just die.
yeah, some of the gunshot noises sound like the ones from Halo 5.
Some of these sound cool. It's very colorful.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Shield regen. It's 2 bars like Halo 5. The elite, oh, that's what the elite shields are kind of like Halo 5. They're very solid when you shoot them. Like you shoot them and it almost covers up their entire body. Or I mean, with a texture. Okay, and then there's this for the next 2 minutes, I guess.
The UNSC lost this war.
Is there captions?
Your
There are.
people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated by me.
By me.
I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't.
So there's some clips in here of the intro cutscene, but expanded.
We are one step ahead.
So look at all those people.
The ring
So that means
is already under our control.
it means the UNSC Infinity was blown up.
The auditorium.
The auditorium. So that must be that big building, I think.
The banished.
The Harbinger?
We fight together to
Who is that?
honor the will of Atriox. But without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. Here you.
How do you do that voice? But.
This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both.
He does not look like a brute.
Looks like an orc.
Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
This guy's the living embodiment of our battle will be legendary. Okay, so things to note from that end thing is that hold on, I'm gonna find the time. Just a second. Beep 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 beep. Hold on. 440. Can you go to 440?
Yeah, one sec. 440.
You see him overlooking the valley right now? You see that building in the distance?
Which one? Oh, the tall one?
The giant, yeah. That must be the auditorium. Whatever he calls the auditorium, that has to be it, because you see it in every trailer for Halo Infinite in the background. And like in the cover art, you see it in the background, and on the Mega Block set of the broken Halo ring piece, you see that in the background as a little piece on it. So that must be important. Those little hexagons, you know, that's been also a recurring theme in, like, you see in the promotional art and stuff. That's like parts of the Halo ring, like incomplete or something, or damaged or something. But it really makes makes the game look like it's incomplete too. But that's, you know, the point of it's kind of the point. Those trees don't look very good from that distance, graphics wise. The rock textures are a little low res from this distance. I don't know. Hopefully they'll fix this stuff. Close up thing. The pistol he's holding looks good. I'm skipping ahead a little bit. There's a point where he like picks up here's vent. Oh no, that's reloading. So the UI looks very much like Halo 5. No, come back. Pick up okay, it doesn't say here. Where did I see that one thing? Remember the first time I watched the trailer, I said something like charge pistol, like I listed off things. Maybe it was when he first like killed a grunt. Like, yeah, there it is. Okay. It's come on. 226, or you can just like he's standing over dead grunts and a prompt appears that says pick up plasma pistol, you know, like normal, but then under it it says pistol / plasma / charge. So it's telling you what the gun is. Telling you it's a pistol, it's a plasma weapon, and it has a charge ability. So that's really curious to me, because that combined with like the pistol that he has and all these other weapons makes me think that there's going to be a ton of different weapons that have like different customizable
like
options or something, or damage types or something like that. And they're making, I guess that is kind of like an RPG element. So I guess all those leaks / rumors that said it was going to be RPG elements. True. So yeah, it's literally, it's not even the graphics close up, it's literally just the graphics from a distance. Like the level of distance is really harsh in this. So I hope they can change that, because when you get close up, they actually look good. But considering this is supposedly one big procedurally generated world, or I don't know if that's procedural, but I guess it's procedural as you go to different places they're actually there, you know. And the trees you see in the distance are real trees, but they're not just like a skybox or something. So I guess that's pretty good. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna have to read what the blog posts are. Let's pull that up. Let's see what they've written. Halo. Nope, wrong. Halo. All right. Campaign evolved. Today I'm thrilled to share the world premiere of Halo Infinite campaign gameplay with fans around the world. Oops, I'm not showing the right window. Hold on a second. There we are. Okay, on my stream. The demo is the culmination of years of work from hundreds of passionate developers across 343 Industries, so I want to start by thanking each and every one of them. A lot has happened since we last spoke way back at E3 2019. The team has forged ahead through unprecedented challenges as we transition the studio and our partners to bring Halo Infinite to life remotely while working in our homes amidst this global pandemic. We've also felt the impact of the social justice movement sweeping the country and the world, rallying together our colleagues and communities to support equality, stand up against racism, raise 600,000 NAACP. Game development is never easy. It's always a challenging balance of ambition, passion, creativity. This year has brought challenges unlike anything we've experienced before in our professional and personal lives. I'm incredibly proud of the team and what they've accomplished together. Thank you. Okay, then there's the trailer link. It says, Enter the Banished. Our campaign demo takes place several hours into the story of Halo Infinite. Several hours, jeez. I wonder how long this campaign's supposed to be then. Several hours into the story of Halo Infinite, join the Master Chief and the pilot. They aren't going to name him yet? Oh my god, why are they holding out on his name? They only refer to him as the pilot. Joining the Master Chief and the pilot as their Pelican comes under fire from enemy anti-air encampments. While the discovery of the Master Chief floating in space initially brought hope, the situation has gone from bad to worse as they find themselves being pursued by the Banished. We're introduced to a new brute war chief, Escharum. Gee, I can't pronounce that. Escharum, who has led the Banished to victory over the Unity forces and taken control of a Halo ring. While Chief is no stranger to battling against brutes, this is his first time facing the Banished and his most formidable opponent yet. And there's a nice screenshot of a brute guy coming out of a drop pod, which is on fire. I don't know if he wanted to stay in there. It's not a very good drop pod.
He didn't come up by choice.
It forces you out. Fight! Our narrative team is crafting a story that will be entertaining and exciting for all players, so don't worry if you're new to the Halo universe or have no idea who the Banished are. From the beginning, our vision for Halo Infinite's spiritual reboot was to create a story and experience that's inviting to new players and welcomes them to fall in love with Halo the same way many of us did years ago, without any prior knowledge required. Meanwhile, longtime fans will also pick up the continuation of the events of Halo 5 Guardians and be rewarded with new mysteries to unravel. This carefully crafted narrative will be a great way for new players and fans alike to experience the Master Chief story. A ring to explore. When I first stepped out onto the ring in Halo Combat Evolved all those years ago, I was transported and immersed in a mysterious, awe-inspiring alien world extending into the sky. It was a truly magical experience, even if the technology of the time limited the extent to which we could traverse the world. With Halo Infinite, we're now able to give players more freedom than ever before to explore a sprawling Halo ring. The demo shows off just a small section of the open and expansive world we've crafted to deliver an epic Master Chief experience. The scale of the environment accessible to the players is several times larger than that of the last 2 Halo games combined, with opportunities to discover hidden rewards and assault banished fortifications in brand new ways. The scale of the environment is accessible to players several times larger than the last 2 Halo games combined, so Halo 5 and Halo 4. Huh. Halo has always been defined by its sandbox. Wait, I should probably look at this photo. Yeah, look at the photo, Max. You see this?
One second.
The second photo, actually. The one I have on my stream. This isn't from the trailer, is it? That's a different time.
Yeah,
that's sunset, which means that they do have some sort of day-night cycle. That's cool. Halo has always been defined by its sandbox, a collection of weapons, vehicles, and characters that fuel emergent gameplay and free-form encounters throughout the campaign. In Halo Infinite, the team is building on the legacy of this iconic sandbox while evolving and infusing it with new offerings. Campaign demo showcases 2 pieces of new equipment that the Master Chief will be able to deploy on the battlefield, a portable shield and a grappling hook. The drop wall is a fast-deploying cover that can be used to fend off enemy fire or even deflect a grenade, as we saw in the demo. The grapple shot opens up new traversal options while also providing new ways to engage enemies.
I think that's a product of the open world, making it easy to traverse.
Yeah. Get up close and personal by grappling into an enemy for satisfying melee. Pull up a fusion coil to yourself and throw it at your target, or grapple to a legend, rain fire on enemies below. This new equipment, along with various new weapons, open up more freedom and flexibility for players to showcase their own playstyles. And yes, these new additions to the sandbox will also carry over to multiplayer. However, they'll function a bit differently as equipment items that can be picked up on the map. We look forward to talking more about multiplayer details soon. So you don't inherently have a grapple hook in multiplayer. It's a pickup ability.
Okay.
So is the drop wall. Did he say the new equipment? I don't know if they say that this portable shield is something you have inherently, or if did he pick that up in the trailer? Did you see that?
Which one?
The drop shield, that big shield. Did you see him pick that up first and then throw it?
I'm pretty sure he did, just because like at the where we are at 226 trailer, he doesn't have one in his inventory.
Wait, let me see.
So he must pick it up at some point.
Huh, that's it. Yeah, okay, when he picks up this VK-78 Commando, whatever that gun is, tactical rifle, kinetic, auto. Pick up MA-40 AR, so that's the assault rifle. Where does he throw it? Oh yeah, he does pick it up. It's on the ground at 4 minutes. Like 8 seconds, he steps on it. Pick up drop wall. Drop ball! And then as soon as he throws it, he gets the grapple hook ability again, so it's like an either or, I guess. Also, of note, the trailer's played on the Xbox. If you look at the screenshots on their, on the post, they have, keyboard controls on the bottom.
Oh.
G and Q, I think that says. G for grenade, Q for grapple hook. Pretty sure, so. Yes, carry over multiple. Okay, so here's this image with the gun with the thing and the grapple hook. Master Chief going, yeah! He's fist bump in the air. Okay, welcome to the family. Last year, with our Discover Hope trailer, we got to share some of the incredible musical score being created by our composer, Curtis Schweitzer. With today's campaign demo, we're excited to introduce our second composer, Gareth Coker. We're huge fans of Gareth, known most recently for his work on the Ori soundtracks. Oh. Gareth's work can be heard throughout the campaign, including one of my personal favorites we refer to internally as Escherum's theme. Gareth joins Curtis and our music supervisor, Joel Yarger, to bring emotion and richness to the Halo Infinite experience by building on the musical traditions of the franchise. I'd like to formally introduce 2 new members of our voice acting family as well. Our pilot, Nicholas Roy. Let me look him up quick. I'm trying to remember if we saw him anywhere. IMDb. No. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember if someone was able to call that out ahead of time. And War Chief Escherum, played by Darren DePaul. We're thrilled to have Nicholas and Darren, who voiced some of our favorite characters in our other games, join the legendary Steve Downes and Jen Taylor to bring Infinite's characters and story to life. Now entering Slipspace. Alright, here's the engine. And Halo Infinite has built... I don't know, sorry, I keep skipping these screenshots. This looks like it's just taken right from the trailer, so... Halo Infinite has been built entirely on our new Slipspace engine, which was designed from the ground up to serve as the foundation for the future of the franchise. The technical enhancements of the Slipspace engine are too expensive to truly get into here, but one call-out is that we're able to pack in 10 times the processing per pixel, I don't know what that means, creating the most visually rich game we've ever made to go with the most open and expansive environment to appear in a Halo game. That's just the start, though, as Xbox Velocity architecture brings near-instant loading. Smart Delivery will pull the optimal version for your device, and we will be running campaign at 60 FPS with up to 4K resolution. We are also designing Halo Infinite to grow and evolve over time so we can continue to deliver experiences to our players well beyond launch. So, campaign DLC. Or extra missions or something. This is the most technically advanced Halo game ever created, paired with the most powerful console on the planet, allowing us to create the most vivid and immersive way to experience our universe. Here's a screenshot, also sunset. Again, that's the Halo 4 Warthog. I thought they were doing the Halo 3 turret, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's customized. Building a PC community. Late last year, we launched Halo the Master Chief Collection on PC, and at the time, we hoped the Halo community would join us on this journey to the new platform. You have blown us away with your lack of support, and we will be pulling Halo Infinite from PC. What? No. I'm very excited that Halo Infinite will be available on Windows 10, Xbox Game Pass for PC Beta, and Steam. In addition... Steam! Yes! In addition to the Xbox Series X and Xbox One family of devices. A dedicated team at 343 is focused on ensuring Halo Infinite offers a best-in-class experience optimized for the PC platform. We'll be sharing more specifics as we get closer to launch, so stay tuned for more info on specs, special PC features, and more. Okay, we got a screenshot here of the drop shield again. The grenade just went off. Also in third person for whatever reason. Flight plan. Oh! When we first revealed Halo Infinite back in 2018, I spoke of our ambitions to kick off an early flighting program to bring the community along on our development journey. The Halo Insider program and public flights have been instrumental in bringing the titles of Halo Master Chief Collection to PC, providing critical feedback and input to help shape the best possible experience. With Halo Infinite, we are also committed to building the game in partnership with our community, but given the unprecedented challenge of the year, we're not quite where we expected to be in terms of broader public flighting. While not the full program we had envisioned, we have been working very closely with the community on nearly every facet of the program. From the earliest planning, where we focused on broad feedback around art style and story, to actual hands-on playtesting and focused feedback with confidential groups of community representatives, over the past 2 years, Halo Infinite is being created in partnership with the community. The team is still working and assessing options for broader hands-on opportunities before launch, and we'll share an update when we can, but this process doesn't stop with launch. In fact, in many ways, feedback and community flighting will be even more important after launch as we partner with together with the community to evolve and update the game in the future. So that's kind of disappointing. Basically, that was their beta. They said many years ago that every Halo game will have a beta, And then they said that this game will have a flighting program. That's what they call their beta, flighting program. Because they're sending out flights of the game to different people, and that's what they do with MCC. But they say they're not where they're expected to be yet, so they haven't been able to. They're not sure if they're going to be able to offer broad, hands-on flights. So they don't, it doesn't look like we're going to get a public beta at least soon, maybe later, maybe right before development, or right before release. Much more to explore. Thank you for coming with us on this epic Halo Infinite journey, and we hope everyone enjoyed today's campaign demo. We will be back soon with more news, including our first details on multiplayer. We're in the home stretch now, and the team is working hard to put all the pieces together and polish the game while still navigating unprecedented challenges in our personal and professional lives. There's a lot of work to be done, but I'm so proud of how the team has accomplished and the tremendous progress being made every day. We appreciate your patience and understanding as we focus on the road to holiday. Seeing our social feeds overwhelmed with hope and excitement is inspiring and further fuels our ambitions to deliver the best Halo experience to date. We're incredibly fortunate to have such a long-standing and passionate community, and it's not a responsibility we take lightly. This has been a long journey and one that will continue well beyond launch as we partner together to evolve Halo Infinite over time. Thank you as always for supporting Halo Infinite and 343 Industries. It was an excruciatingly long time for us to be able to show you this demo, and I'm excited for our next opportunity to share more with you, and eventually set foot onto a Halo ring together. And that's what they had to say about that. Huh. So I'm thinking they're making this a games as a service. Like this is going to be one game, and then they're going to continuously just update it.
Why do you say that?
Well, I mean, that's what he was saying in the post. They focused on how they're going to be flighting in the future for future updates, and that they have given room for further, just further updates and stuff. All right. I don't know how much else there is to talk about right now in terms of stream related stuff. Should I check out the Reddit? Oh yeah, the classic battle rifle is in. I don't know where he saw that. Was that in? Did they release more screenshots? Maybe they released more screenshots. They look up Xbox. Xbox News B-roll. Their little media. Let's see. Halo. Fable. Wait. Years. Halo. Come on. Okay. Halo 3. Scroll up to newer. Oh. Okay, Halo Infinite. Okay, there are some screenshots here, I guess. Small webcam. All right, you can. If you watch my stream, I can show some of these screenshots. Some of these we've seen. I can't go right.
All right, I'm on your stream.
All right, so we got these two that I think we saw, or that was on the blog post. Yeah, see, this is the PC on the bottom.
Yep.
Halo Infinite logo on dark. Okay. MC hero pose. Halo Infinite 2020 Ascension concept art cropped 03. What is this? What do you see here?
See a buffering stream.
Oh. I see these towers, but not these. I don't. They're smaller than the big one, I think. I don't know if that's supposed to be the big one in the distance. So this is concept art. Oh, JC wants in. Hello.
First thing I did, watched the gameplay.
Sleepy boy.
I'm still tired. But we podcasted.
Did you see the whole trailer, like the little live action thing ahead of it?
No, I just saw the
2-minute
8-minute gameplay.
Yeah, I'm just finishing looking at some screenshots that they posted and then ending the stream and then gonna be looking at it further off stream.
Yeah. Can't
nice.
wait to see the subreddit and seeing that Clamber and Sprint are both in the game.
And hit markers.
Yeah. Halo 3 shield HUD. Except the one thing that kind of bothers me
It was
about
very
the
Halo
shield,
5-esque.
I don't like how the shield, if you look at the shield bar, right? It's animated. Like the blue part just keeps pulsating across that bothers me for some reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it's just not static.
They also have the 2 bars again. The 2 health bars.
Yeah, I saw that.
But you only see it once you're damaged.
Yeah. Also, weird orange hexagons.
Yeah.
That's so sci-fi default though. That made me a little surprised, to be honest.
This is awkward right here. Some of these objects don't fully collide with the ground. They're floating like a couple inches off the ground. Okay. All of this UI looks exactly like all the concept for Halo 5.
Yeah.
Like, whenever they showed the concept art, it was always like super sci-fi and flashy and like pulsating lines, like you said. And it looks like but then Halo 5 launched and it was very static again. So it looks like they finally managed to make a UI that's like moving and dynamic. I don't know if I like that necessarily. It's cool looking for sure. I don't know if it's distracting at all. I don't know, actually, it's kind of cool. It just looks fake. Maybe I'm just not expecting it. I feel like I constantly feel like that's the fake UI that they just put over this gameplay. But it isn't.
Yeah.
Do you like do you like all these new guns?
Okay, I was gonna say that. I thought it was kind of comical how sorry, I'm hearing myself in the stream and
Mute the stream.
I found it really comical when he just started walking around and finding all these guns just perfectly placed for him to use at his disposal, just randomly throughout the location.
Yeah.
Like, I get it's a UNSC base, but it was just kind of funny. It just looked like a tech demo when he started pulling out all these different weapons, like the banished gun and the pulse.
Why is this happening?
The pulse. Okay, the pulse covenant and the commando auto DMR.
This thing that he's using?
That looks like a Destiny gun, dude. I love that.
Commando.
It actually kind of looks like a Killzone gun.
Kind of what I was thinking, even though I don't really know Killzone.
It looks like it would be.
Did you see him sprint slide immediately?
Oh my god!
He can slide immediately.
I didn't see that.
He sprints and slides like to the right, but there's no thrusters. See, that's the thing. A leaker said that thrusters were going to be a pickup ability in multiplayer, just like the grapple hook they confirmed is.
Yeah, I think the grappling hook.
Crabs! Hold on. My crabs are killing each other. I need to get them off.
Wow.
Leave them alone, you ass. Hold on, I'll be right back. Get it. Hey. Hide. Don't go towards him. Leave him alone. Okay. Got it. Hold on. And I'm back. Sorry. I could hear my crabs clicking against each other. They're slamming their shells against each other. All right. What were you saying?
Hold on. I just signed into my Epic Games account for the first time in a long time, and it's been...
Something I did notice that maybe you're not going to play the game anymore, JC, but I don't see numbers when they shoot some. I don't know how much damage each gun does.
Wait, what were we even talking about before you had to break
I
up
said
the fight?
thrust and slide, and then I said pick up the abilities.
The grappling hook makes it look very, I don't know, it made it seem very doomy.
Yeah.
Just like pulling yourself into something just to smack it.
You can pick up and throw fusion coils now.
Okay, that was cool. I liked that.
It doesn't, I don't know why it doesn't show it here on some weapons. See, maybe it's the first time you see him or something. I don't know. So, okay, do you see on my stream right now? It says pick up VK78 Commando. Where does he
Hold
pick
on,
up?
I'm trying to change something.
Yeah?
Sorry, I'm trying to fix my hacked account here.
I'm gonna head out and go eat some food here.
Alright, see you, Max. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye. JC?
Yeah.
You see the stream yet? Just pull it up quick. It's just a quick...
Okay, yeah, what's on the stream?
It says pick up VK78 Commando.
Yeah.
If you go back to when he picks it up the first time, I think it shows it. So here it is right here. Do you see what it says now? Pick up VK78 Commando, and then underneath it says Tactical Rifle Kinetic Auto. It's telling you the class of weapon and stuff.
That's kind of random for some reason. Maybe weaknesses. Okay, well, weaknesses are already
Hexagon. I know, there's kinetic and there's plasma. It says when he picks up the plasma pistol, it says, like, pistol. It says pistol, plasma, charge are the three that it says. It can't be a sci-fi game without hexagons!
Yeah. I like this gun, though. It looks very not... Whoa. Wait, can you go to that quick shot of him zooming in for a second?
Yeah, it's ADS.
Yeah.
Or it's not ADS, it's instant zoom, like they did in original Halo, but they combined it a little bit.
Yeah, they've got like an actual like texture there.
Animation and stuff, and a UI element that appears. What is the zoom? 3 times? 3 times. Did he get kicked out? I think he got kicked out of that when he got shot. Let's see it.
It looked like he unzoomed a little quick.
Oh, maybe he just unzoomed right away. I don't know. Hexagons! Okay, I don't like the way the Elite's shields are. They did this in Halo 5 as well. I'm gonna try and find it.
I'm trying to change my password here.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, that account's compromised. Completely.
Why? What happened?
Some dude hacked my... Wait, what?
Jeez. They sound... Jeez, those... Look at the explosion. Huh. See, I don't like this shield effect that they have on the elites.
Glowing.
Yeah, it's like, but
Looks
it's
like they're
solid. It's
highlighted.
solid.
Yeah.
Like it covers up their insides, so you can't really see them, honestly. They did this in Halo 5 too, a little bit. With it's like just very bright. It's just solid white. There's no transparency. Then you pop it. And he looks really cool because it's the classic elite.
Hexagons. I hate that.
those
I'm sorry.
those are really intrusive, and I guarantee you they will be gone before release.
Yeah, or at least up the transparency.
Also, do you see how they're also behind the assault rifle?
Yeah.
If it's a shield, I guess maybe your assault rifle's considered in your shield, but these make it look like these are the hexagons that are supposed to appear right in front of your eyes.
I don't know who greenlit that design choice, but that sucks. It's not good.
The classic punch. See hit markers in the X from Halo 5.
See,
Also,
that's what I was hoping they kept, but not in campaign. I was hoping
Pickup pulse carbine.
I was hoping
Assault
they kept
rifle.
it in
plasma burst.
multiplayer, not campaign.
Elite looks good though. Something me and Max discovered is that this game has dynamic lighting, or like daylight cycles. So that's why the lighting looks really poor, kind of, on some spots. Like there's no shadow behind this thing. Well, maybe that's just Halo guns in general, but like the lighting looks a little iffy sometimes. That's because it has dynamic daylight system, day-night cycles and stuff. Because there's screenshots where it's even more of a sunset and it's oranger. So, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Doesn't look amazing, but... I mean, it looks good, but it doesn't look as amazing as, like, the previously released shots of Master Chief and stuff are. See those grunts. Look at the plasma grenade. Whee! It's a very visceral explosion. The elites sound like they do in Halo 5, though. Some of these sound effects sound like they just took them from Halo 5. Do you hear that, too? Did you hear that, too, when you watched the trailer?
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of that. Just because I associate them with Halo 5. The grunts, just the general gameplay sounds like Halo 5. The grunts screaming, you shooting them, and then like the elites talking like this. Kill the they always like make like grunty noises, like they're grunting. Kill the human. No, that's still not it. The Mangler is the name of that other gun. Do you see that nail gun pistol they had?
Hold up.
This is the Ravager. Wait, what was the Mangler? I just saw something. Oh.
What?
Do you see my stream?
No, I'm still trying to fix this account.
Can you look at my stream for 1 second?
Yep. Whoop. Oh, yeah. What am I looking at? The map?
What am I pointing to?
Upgrades?
Upgrades! Under my webcam, it says TAC map, upgrades, and then database. You cycle through. So this is the TAC map. Gun Battery West. So how do you feel about it being open world?
I'm not against that.
I'm not a fan of the level of distance pop-in that it has.
Yeah,
but I hope they fix that.
It bothered me when I saw that too.
There's so much shadows and stuff popping in, and like.
Yeah, like right at the top of that hill there.
Yeah, and there's very low-res textures there's some textures are really low-res at a distance, like trees and rocks.
Well,
I
also,
hope they
even
change
up
that.
close, like the banished dude, his face looked not well textured for a game that's
like the end guy.
Yeah, for a game that's supposed to represent like next gen Xbox. He
Yeah, I've
did
seen
not
better
look.
Graphics.
Yeah.
Okay, where's wait?
Just
Sorry,
put a
I
scene capture, like,
want to
over
look see what that gun was. Maybe it shows up here. And you shoot him in the knee and stagger him. Drop wall, fusion coil. Why would you grapple hook into him to throw a grenade at him?
Just to look cool.
So
Is
this
it not a
is a
spike? Is that not a spike grenade?
That he has, yeah.
Interesting.
And Mark 50 Sidekick is the name of this pistol. It's not the Magnum. I think the Magnum's still in the game, but maybe they made it like
look at this pistol.
Maybe they made it like the Combat Evolved Magnum.
No,
what was that? Wait, did you see? Did something pop in for 1 second?
Activate.
1 frame? Oh no, it was just. Whoops. Oh, it was just that lighting.
Oh. I don't like, Nah.
Where is it? Where does it happen? There it is. Up there. The clouds just randomly disappear. Why? Why does that disappear? He's going back and forth a frame. They don't have much distance fog in certain places. Which allows you to see those kind of messy textures from a distance. Oh. That wobbly little phantom. That's their... Okay, this is Ravagers. This is pretty much... Grunt's just suicide jump now. So the Ravagers like the what is it called? The plasma caster from Halo 5. The one that fires those grenades. The Covenant grenade launcher.
Yeah.
That's this. And then there's a pulse carbine.
That Ravager looks very...
See, I couldn't tell if that was... I couldn't tell if that was in a leader brute speaking. This was it. Not this one. The other one. This thing, Doomy. Yeah, I can see it. I see it.
Yeah. It just
it's
shoots
the
like
banished
large bolts
style.
out. Like
Yeah,
large...
it does look like. So what, is this a 3-round burst rifle? I didn't really pay attention to it.
It's a burst.
Pulse carbine. That's kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah, I'm down for
It
that.
looks more satisfying than the storm rifle.
True.
The Mangler, the nail gun. You see, watch him just completely destroy these grunts. Looks kind of messed up. When he wait. He's just like shooting a nail through their head. Yeah, they just fall over slowly. Like they still have brain function or something.
Man, I'm really annoyed there is no multiplayer shown.
Dude, I like the throwing pose. You have to put your hand out.
Yeah.
Put the hand out.
That's how you're supposed to do it, though.
Yeah. Shade turret.
This dude's playing on it easy.
Oh, there's a gun. There's the bulldog, the auto shotty. I don't know if he's using it like an auto shotty. See, the elites look so good when their shields pop. I don't want those shields in the way.
I feel like they really need to work on some stuff, which is unfortunate to say.
Considering it's just a couple months away.
Yeah. No multiplayer gameplay, but I really wanted to see
And then there's clips of like the other cutscenes and stuff. By me. So okay, so first of all, this hologram looks really bad, but that's just holograms in games in general, kinda.
Yeah, but then as soon
they always
as
have this weird lighting where it like outlines them.
As soon as you get to his actual face,
so here's some
cutscene. Not good.
Here's some cutscene, and it didn't load in his vest texture yet. Maybe there it did. No. This guy's not a brute, he's an orc. Alright, there's this shot from what looks to be like the intro cutscene or something.
Yeah.
These are all staff members of the UNSC Infinity.
We are one step ahead, always.
And they're all dead. So the Infinity, I guess, exploded. So rip to the UNSC Infinity. That whole ship that got a whole arc in Halo 4 and Halo 5 is just gone now. So these graphics look so much better than the in-game ones.
Yeah. Which is confusing.
Because the in-game graphics aren't necessarily bad, but because these graphics are so good, I just expected more.
Yeah, it's like
the lighting was good, but now it's not good in-game.
Yeah, like this right here looks solid. Which is confusing because they showed us seamless cutscene.
Yeah, the seamless.
For the first thing, but the in-game, in-campaign graphics don't look all that much better than Halo 5 Guardians campaign graphics, to be honest. Like, it doesn't look years ahead, or years of development ahead of Halo 5 Guardians campaign.
This does. Halo 5 did not. Do you see what he says here, though? The brute. Why can I move these? Wow, that's cool. He says the ring is already under our control, soon the auditorium as well. So I don't know what the auditorium is, but I was thinking it was, well, I'll come back to this. It's, this thing that you see in the background of, like, every Halo promo. Every Halo Infinite promo has had this in the map. Shown this in the Halo ring, whatever that is. Apparently it's called the auditorium, and it's a big deal.
Soon, the auditorium as well. The harbor
and then he says this.
And the banished share the same goal.
He says the Harbinger and the banished share the same goal. What is the Harbinger? I have no idea what that is. And he says the Harbinger and the banished share the same goal.
We fight.
And then he says, we fight together to honor the will of Atriox. So is the Harbinger part of the Banished? No, but he said it. He mentioned them separately. Is he fighting for the Atriox, or is that just him speaking for the Banished?
To honor the will of Atriox. Without challenge, I grew weary, lost.
Do you like this guy's, like, moral quandary? That he had no challengers, so he's grown bored. And he didn't have anyone, but now he has Chief to be his legendary fighter.
Yeah.
He's his legendary battle with Chief. Something is happening weird with, like, the texture filtering. Because look at his cheeks. This cheek right here looks really good. But then there's something happening with this side of his head. And right here. And up here. Where it's like smoothing them out.
Yeah, no,
I don't know why that. Why is that happening?
Too. His nose
yeah, right up
like...
here, but like right here in his eye, that looks deep. That looks pretty good. Something is smooth. It keeps smoothing out these. It's like they're out of focus almost.
This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both.
I don't know why he's in my eyes also. Can he step back a little bit? Step back, get away from me.
Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
And it fades off, so I don't know what that is. That's like a cutscene or something. Maybe they made it just for the trailer or something. Why is the textures weird, right? In like just a strip on his head. It's like a strip up and down. Why does he get so horny? It's like, this is my last fight. You will be my challenger. Die well. And then the music's just all dramatic in the background. Good music though. Good facial animation. But that's kind of expected because I don't think they automated it. I'm pretty sure they hand animated all the voice speaking. Also, that's not Hyperius. That was shown in Mega Bloks. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Hyperius, the guy with Locke's helmet on his shoulder. That's not this guy. That's a different guy. What? How many big brutes are there to kill? I didn't go through all these images yet. So there's this concept art you're looking at. It just looks like it's pretty standard. I don't know what Ascension is. They keep using the word Ascension. Is this like this part of the map? Maybe that's just the code name for the trailer or the teaser. So there's this guy. Master Chief. No, it's Sunset. This guy again. Also, the texture's still bad. No, it's fixed here. Look, it's fixed. For the most part. In the screenshot, he doesn't have like the smooth bar down his face. But his shoulders and neck is out of focus. That's a very strong.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Maybe that's a very strong focal mark.
Maybe it's just a focus issue, just like a blur tool issue, and then it just blurs out part of his face in the wrong way.
I like this. Master Chief just looks really clueless here. It's like, what? Huh?
That's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's a new.
Not again.
New format.
I like the concept that this pilot's gonna like shoot Master Chief in the back of the head because Master Chief keeps forcing him to fight Banished instead of going home. Like that dynamic at the beginning of the trailer. He's like, "You said we were going home, but now it's just we're just fighting." He's gonna kill Master Chief.
Voice line when he said, "And then we'll look together."
Like, oh, that was cute.
No,
you like this samurai?
That's kind of funny, actually.
We were laughing at how his drop pod was on fire.
They're like, all on fire.
Was it on fire when he dropped? That's the encouragement to kick him out of the drop pod when he lands.
Dude,
get out, fight.
If you look at the brutes in the earlier part of the gameplay too, their pods are on fire when they jump out.
I don't know why that is. They're just a single-use pod and it lights them on fire immediately. Please fix these shadows right here. It's just, I guess it's just the reflection of the fire, or the light emitted by the fire, but it doesn't cast shadows on anything.
Off.
Yeah, get an I guess since it'll be on PC, maybe someone will come up with some RTX increased graphical capabilities. But I mean, the guns emit light and stuff, so that's kind of cool. What they're doing is very, like, impressive. It's very, it's out there. There's a lot of casting lights, but then you start losing some shadows and it starts looking weird. That's all dynamic lighting though. There's no baked lighting. Okay, anything else? The grapple hook shot. See this? And then here's a new screenshot. All right, so let's take a look at this. So the Banished aren't all wearing red armor anymore. They have colored now. The screenshot looks pretty good. It's only in 1080p. I wish it was in 4K. I could look closer. Ape. Classic looking grunt armor. I don't know what these weird... What is this? These shields. These weird outlines. I think that looks bad. Actually, that's what I was telling you a long time ago in terms of Destiny and Doom, when they do this outline on enemies.
I know, I remembered that when you talked about the Elite earlier.
I think that looks bad. I don't know, maybe that's just me. It's not terrible, I guess, but it just looks weird.
No, that looks horrible. That looks ugly.
The trees look horrible.
It looks like you pinged the enemy, but it's always there.
Yeah. Oh, I can scroll up. I hate... Look how low res the background is. Not this wall, but just these trees and rocks. Please fix that before launch. Please, it'll look so good if you just fix those bad textured trees and rocks. And it's just level of distance. It's just, or level of detail. So if you just increase the LOD a little bit, hopefully it can still run it then. Okay, then the shield behind the drop shield. And the primary square. I think these might have been from the day before. Yeah. Alright. Balin Wonderland. My favorite game. Alright. That's it for the stream. Thank you everyone for watching. And I'll see you all later.